Hello, beautiful people. Better late than never, I guess. Yeah, as you know, that I say that to say this podcast is undergoing some changes, and I've added a new crew, and we're doing our best to sync our schedules. But you guys have my word that I'll be here. We missed a week, and we'll get into that. As you know, on this podcast, it gets greater later. I'm sorry for not putting out content, but I'll make it up to you. I always do. Thanks for sticking around. I decided that I actually wasn't going to release this episode, right? Because it was old news. But then I realized, it's not old news if you never heard it, So, I'm going to release the episode, the More Hate, More Love episode, because I think you guys hearing this episode will explain other episodes to come, and it'll make my changes and the things I'm doing. It'll make my vision a little clearer. And like I said, I appreciate you guys and your patience during this transition time. But I got some big things coming ahead, and I as far as I'm concerned, I stayed true to that last year for season 1. So season 2, it's only gonna get better. I appreciate you all. I'm gonna get into this episode, and I'll just let you hear it for what it was. I won't give my opinion about it. We'll sit and we'll get to the shits next week. We'll take a deep dive into it. I'm gonna start some new things. I'm gonna take a page out of the 1 gram army format and get a hotline going. In fact, I'm gonna put that on a poster right now. And I want you guys to get more involved. I want to see you in the live videos. I want to see you subscribing to YouTube. I want to see you in the comments. I appreciate all the YouTube listeners, all the YouTube subscribers, watchers. I like it. I appreciate it, and I want to get more of that. And we're going to get on the same page. We'll work it out. And like I said, we'll touch base on this. But for now, I want to get into the show. This is the More Hate, More Love podcast, episode 59. Excuse me, the More Hate, More Love crew on the I Say That to Say This podcast. Let's be very clear. We'll link after the show. I'm saying less. Have a day you deserve if I don't tell you on the end of the show. Let's get into it. This is King Bo Christ, and you're now tuned in to the I Say That to Say This show. Hello, beautiful people. Episode 2, More Hate, More Love, the podcast.
Yeah, the More Love podcast.
A special edition.
Valentine's Day is approaching.
And you know I got my Andre ladies.
Hey, he just opened
really
it. It was like,
Andre.
Oh man.
Half
You remember
the
everyone.
ready to himself.
It's me, King Bo Christ, as you know.
Next
To my
up,
right.
Things Greg sees at Things Greg sees.
Annie here.
AKA Carmen San Diego.
Like that.
That's appropriate.
I like that.
Facts.
Very appropriate.
I like that.
And to my left,
Trey Poetic is in the building.
the one, the only. How are you guys? Did you guys have a nice week?
We did.
Hectic?
Hectic.
Hectic is
A
good.
little bit.
Yeah, definitely a little crazy.
Could say so.
But you know what? Shout out to y'all, the people. You know what I'm saying? We heard the feedback. We got the impact. We back.
Where did we ever go?
You know what? We're gonna start this.
Hey man, so have you? I know you've been cooking up some playlists lately.
Yeah, man.
Ready
You know,
to do your thing.
I made an announcement earlier in the week. Sounds of Vibes Radio for all the people that know about that and listen to the playlist. That's a radio show with me and Bo. And we relaunching April 14th, 2018. we got a very special surprise at the end of the week. Yeah, stay tuned.
The end of this week?
Yes, the end of this week.
Okay, so, I remember when I first met you, and we were talking about CDs. I don't know which. It sounds like 25 years ago at this point, but we were talking about making mixes, and you used to make mixes for women and give it to them, so that would like tell them how you felt about them.
Yeah, we going back.
I mean,
yeah.
that's why I said it sounds like 25 years ago.
Mix CDs.
I used to love those. I used to love getting mixtapes, the little tapes, and you rewind it.
Personalized
What?
CDs was my thing.
So-
What, make me a CD with a list of all my favorite songs.
Yes.
Did y'all
the
want them to
bag.
write the title on it or just guess?
I like
Either
the surprise
way,
element. I
either
like the
way.
surprise element. I was just like, oh, let me listen and see if you
Yeah.
got all the songs that I really, really like.
Fellas, you
Very
hear him?
That means that you were listening
That's why-
and you
that's-
were paying attention, you know?
That's why things Greg sees is things Greg sees. I be knowing.
So
Yeah, that was a little extra raspy on the voice for the ladies, just so you know.
for which ones though?
Yeah.
The ones.
Wow. Wow. Soggy pop.
For the ones that like, boom, Andre. Okay. I definitely fuck with that. Well, it's Valentine's Day, as you know. Love is in the air.
Is it?
Niggas capital ones is to the max, but y'all are gonna make it happen anyway.
Nah, it's
That's
tax
what I'm
season. They
talking
good.
about.
They
I got
good.
another 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe, I
damn.
don't know.
Huh.
Either way, your ass gotta go shopping this week. And we're here. I hope you in the car listening on your way to the mall or some shit for a last minute gift. So, what is that? What is that? You're not buying
Last
shit for
minute
Valentine's?
gifts, though?
Why last minute?
Why last minute?
Not
No
everybody
effort,
is in
no
love and
thought.
have their plans. Somebody got it. You might get a text that morning like, "What you doing tonight?" And then you're like, "Oh shit!"
And
the
then there's
scramble may
those
happen.
that say they don't celebrate Valentine's Day, right?
I saw.
That's just a.
Did I just get the
a
third
regular
degree?
It's just a
pagan
regular-
Nah, I don't
holiday.
agree with that.
Every day is Valentine's Day.
Day.
Heard it
Y'all
all
sound like
before.
y'all been hearing that.
Typical situation.
Typical. What you mean? Because I don't believe in that.
Typical.
I think Valentine's Day should be celebrated.
Absolutely.
I
it
think
should
so.
be.
I mean, I get, but it's
I think
true.
recognized, celebrated. I don't
But
know,
it's-
recognized. Yeah.
See, but, you know,
Because I'm not. Big
You don't
on
have to go all
materialistic
out for
gifts. Like, I'm not
Valentine's
that
Day.
type of person. Yeah.
I'll tell you,
But
bro.
it's nice if you do.
Yeah.
As
This
a
is the
single
thought.
guy,
Yeah.
we know this is the Super Bowl cuffing season. We already know. We know what it is.
So you sending out the text in the morning like,
You get,
you
good
doing,
morning,
baby?
salutations. You know, but
Salutations.
You know, but you know, depending on how the roster is looking, because we all know April's coming soon, so that means somebody's got to get cut off.
oh,
That
oh,
special
oh,
In
no. So you
April?
already so on Valentine's Day you already thinking long term. Like after tonight at midnight when the clock strikes the 13th, you're like, yo,
nah,
your Uber's on the way.
Nah, I'm telling you
What?
right now. Look at the
Yo.
fellas. Look at the timeline.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Whether platform you got, Twitter, Instagram,
Why you making
Facebook.
that face, Annie?
I'm curious. To
Let
know
me
what
let me
he's
get
saying.
let me get into it. I'm here.
Go ahead.
Things Greg sees. But anyway, like I said, man, it's a whole system. Like you can break it down algorithmically, whatever. But anyway, that heat is on, fellas. The cries are being sought out right now. You can read the timelines. Oh, I wonder what I'm gonna get for Valentine's. They throwing out the hints right now. Is she getting chose?
I gotta see who's
And
on
is it
your brand.
and is it by you?
Because you're off the Andre.
What is
I'm-
he
I'm-
talking about?
I'm not.
What are you
Is she
talking
What do you-
getting
about?
chosen?
Is she getting
On
chosen?
Valentine's Day?
So Valentine's Day, basically saying that Valentine's
the
Day
Super-
is
it's
the
the-
day. That's
it's
the
the
day
Super
that you
Bowl-
make your decision.
The Super Bowl
Ooh.
cuffing season. Yeah.
You're gonna either continue to build a relationship with or not. Basically, you're choosing that person by Valentine's
They
Day.
make it or break it thing. Like if it was up to a lot of men, which I'm pretty sure I'm pretty accurate,
I'll tell you.
they would blow this day over. Like, yeah,
Nah.
Valentine's Day is just like any
You
other
need
day.
this
See,
day.
this is why
I don't
it's
need this
interesting.
day.
See, this is why
Nah,
our
you need
dynamic
this
is
day.
No one
interesting
needs-
because
Sure.
the two of you are married. We're single.
Right.
So you're looking at it that way. But he's looking at it every day is Valentine's Day with your wife, right?
Absolutely.
Every day
But
is
you
every
know
day is
it's
Valentine's
But you
Day.
still
because-
gotta address this day. That's why I think.
Exactly.
Right, but you're looking at it as a end
Wednesday. That's why I'm looking at it. Wednesday.
That's because you're
And
not
ladies
in a
don't,
relationship,
ladies don't,
right?
ladies,
You're
ladies
not
don't
in a
even hit me up.
relationship.
I'm on a plane to California, so
You're
you know what I
gonna make
mean.
the
Wow.
ladies not want to hit you up by saying you don't care about Valentine's
Nah, they hit
Day.
me up. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Wait,
Don't worry
so
about that.
yeah, so what happens after like why don't you just look at this as Wednesday? This is I thought as a single man
I do.
this is when you're supposed to like zone in on something like, all right, today is different from all the other days.
Would
Because
you
I know before I
celebrate
retired.
if you had a girlfriend?
If that's what she wants to do, I'm pretty sure we can work that.
All right, so
It's
you
a-
can't talk about it just being Wednesday. That's because you don't have anyone right now. If you did, it would be Valentine's
Not
Day.
necessarily.
But
We
he's
can't
courting-
predict the future.
But if you were to be courting someone, if you would be trying to court someone right now, then
Yeah.
you would have to celebrate the day. And
It depends on the establishment of the relationship, where we at right now.
Mm.
If we're talking and you constantly bring it up and I'm thinking like, damn, like I don't even know your middle name or your favorite color, it's probably not getting a gift.
So you don't have anyone that you know their middle name yet?
Nah, I know several middle names.
Okay.
Is she gonna get chose? That's why.
Is she?
Is she?
Is she?
Is she?
What determines if she's
Who is
chosen?
she? It sounds like you talking to somebody right now.
Yeah, you got mad close
Who
to the
is-
mic. That was mad direct in the speakers.
Let us know who she is.
I wanted to put an
Get your shit
I
off.
wanted to put the
It's,
emphasis on
shit
it's
off.
is she.
Valentine's Day. Shoot that shot.
Right.
You hear it?
Ooh, spicy.
Hold on, this is live on the podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, who-
and
who?
if he think I'm gonna just let
Oh,
that
and
go.
if you
he's
need
got
my
another thing
information
coming.
to send your gift, you can email me or text me, whatever you do. You'll get that.
You on a plane though?
So she email you a lot.
That's all right. I got people at my house. They'll
That's
take the
another
package
question.
and put
See,
it.
that's another
They'll take the
question.
package
Go
and
on,
put it
okay.
to the side.
That's
I'm
something-
good. When I
okay.
come back, you know.
So
you know,
I have another question. Ladies expect a gift. Do guys expect a gift on Valentine's Day?
Yes.
Hell
Yes.
yeah, pussy don't do
Yes.
it. We get that. Like I said,
Yes.
we get that. Don't
Yes, they
don't
do.
think you can just spring that thing on me and,
And
I'm
you
supposed
better
to.
put some thought in it too.
That's what I'm saying. Facts. It better be some shit I actually like, and I'm not trying to be funny. That's
You
real.
have to spoil
I'm-
your
I'm-
man the way you want him to spoil you.
I'll be honest. I'm just fine with some pussy. I'm sorry.
What you mean?
I'm fine with that.
Mm,
Yeah.
that's sad.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. no.
That's
I'm fine
incoherent.
with-
That's
fine
why
with
I
that.
asked
Yeah,
that
you
question.
gotta-
I don't.
Because
You know what? Because my
Most
guys don't care
my
about the gift.
expectations aren't really high. So it's like, if you impress me with the creative gift or the appreciation, I'm good with that. But I'm not expecting a. Don't give me no tie. Don't give me no cologne. I'm good with that.
Really?
boxers.
Nope. I don't want
No,
that.
thank you.
I don't
No,
want
no, long johns.
No.
No, you
Socks.
don't want that.
No. Don't buy me clothing.
And
Stop.
let me be crystal clear here.
A plane ticket.
Yeah, that's King Bo Christ.
Yeah,
Greg wants a plane
And I'm
ticket
things
to
Greg
LA.
sees.
facts because
Oh no, I'm in California, so all the hate mail. I'm not reading it till I get back.
see, hold on, what is that? Is that vegan?
It's natural.
You're
Fresh
funny.
pressed apples, non-GMO, no sugar
Mm.
added,
Okay,
100%
Is it good?
juice.
delicious. Thank you. Thank you. You're a good man. But everything I say is always, I don't know. I just have to. It's be real feelings. It's not just because I don't know. It's we trying to be devil's advocate or whatever. Like we really never do that. So it is interesting to be like that. You're like, oh shit, just, that's cool. Just throw it back and we straight.
Hey man,
Yeah,
it relaxes me.
I guess so. As a single man, right?
Yes, sir.
What are some of the? What's like your best or worst first date story?
Ooh, legendary. I got you. So, it was kind of like a blind date situation. This happened maybe like 5 years ago. Met somebody off Facebook. They was inboxing me. Oh, can't wait to see you, this, that, and the third. I'm like, yeah, we can set it up. We agreed to meet in Harlem.
Wow.
Right. Why Harlem?
Wow.
They were from the Bronx. I was from Queens, so we figured we make I come closer and whatever. So we figured we meet up.
That's already starting off like.
Yeah, that's shady. That's shady.
She suggested it. She suggested it. I
Why
don't know
y'all
what to
couldn't be
say.
halfway somewhere else?
What's halfway from Queens to
City.
Bronx? Nah, technically, but yeah, I don't know. So we met in Harlem, and what happened was we went to. Now at this point, I didn't know how to navigate through Harlem, so they suggested a restaurant. I'm like, yeah,
Which restaurant?
I'm got a good story. So so we're walking around, and I'm not really familiar with
Tracy, are you?
the man, it was 125th, so I wasn't really familiar with the whole strip and everything. And it was like, oh, there's a West Indian restaurant, let's go there. I'm like, yeah, cool. I'm checking, I'm good on the money situation.
You padded your pockets.
Yeah, I had to.
Okay.
Just a quick check.
Let me ask
Make
you
sure
this.
you
I
had
gotta
it,
pause you for
right?
1 second.
Two. Go ahead.
After you meet her,
Yeah.
I mean, after you decide you're gonna meet her in Harlem,
Right.
which is a whole nother story. But after you decide you're gonna meet her in Harlem, what were your expectations like? Like, were you like, all right, were you trying to make
Yeah,
her
because there was
your girl, or
because it was no setup as far as what we was doing. It was no game plan. It was just a meetup, but it turned into a date. That's what I'm saying. Like it formed and morphed into something that ended up being my worst nightmare. But I'm about to get into it. Time in.
Time in.
All right, cool.
Restaurant.
All right, West Indian restaurant. Let's go. Cool. I'm hungry. I like jerk chicken.
Patted your pockets.
Pat pockets
Make
twice.
sure shit was straight.
Yeah. Cool. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm gonna go Dutch yet. That's based on what transpired. So we going in.
Dutch. You go Dutch? This is getting better. And
Depends.
better.
This is a
Depends.
date,
Depends
though.
on
Depends.
Oh,
No,
I like his
wait,
principle.
pause in the
No,
story.
we're gonna get back to that. Go ahead. Get your shit off, my
Wow,
G.
did you just say that?
Get
right
your shit
now?
off, my G.
All right, go ahead.
Double tap. I'm good. Hopefully she's good. If not, we'll
So
see.
were you good for you and for her?
Ultimately, but I wanted to be good for me, definitely.
Wow.
Like,
Let's
yo.
go.
That was deep
Let's go.
to say.
Let's go.
Interesting.
No, I'm listening.
All right. So we go
Niggas
in.
is savage. I ain't even.
So
I never knew
Who
this
knew?
about you.
so we
You going Dutch? Where you
On a
go to a
date.
Jamaican restaurant? That's a cheap date.
hold on.
Right.
Look, I ain't even get
All
the
right,
story.
continue
They
the story,
keep getting cut
continue.
off.
Did you have her cab from the Bronx?
No, she took the subway, my G.
Train? Nah, you ain't put her on the
Obviously.
2 train, Greg.
Yo, she
Before?
took. You. That was.
She was on the six.
That's implied to me.
Oh,
The nigga said
that's
he's
nice
going
level.
Dutch.
She was on the 6.
Facts. You didn't.
Level.
So
Obviously,
anyway,
this is what we dealing with.
anyway,
You on a whole new level.
so we go to a Jamaican restaurant. I'm thinking it's like one of them rinky-dink Jamaican restaurants where you pick the plate, $5, $7. No, this is a whole
Oh,
restaurant.
so you.
What?
That's why I asked your expectations, and that's why I asked
My
your expectations.
expectations was low. Like,
So
So
no
you
way.
thought you was just going to the spot.
I thought I was going to like a regular spot. Like, yo, $5 plate, jerk chicken, rice and peas, bam, plantains. We good. Nah, how many? 2?
How many? How can I see?
Yeah, how many?
Okay.
Oh, it's 2.
What's your order?
I'm gonna get to that.
No, I'm curious, please.
Yeah, so we sat down.
This nigga's crazy.
We sat down. They had the menus.
How you go Dutch at a Jamaican restaurant?
We
My
had,
G.
We had the menus.
The
and
pocket pad threw me
your
off
own
though. That's why I
oxtail.
was like.
we had the
Pay for your own oxtail, sis.
Sure.
How
All
dare
right.
we had the
How
menus,
dare
and I'm
you.
seeing the prices, and I'm like,
At the
this is-
Jamaican
That's a rum
restaurant, what they have?
ah.
Who was back there cooking it?
You want something to drink? Yeah, can I get a lemonade? What you want to drink? Oh man, you want
She
a
was
what?
like,
you want a rum
Drink.
punch?
A rum punch.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right,
She
one
know
rum
exactly what
punch,
to do.
lemonade. Give me some water too.
You ain't gonna buy a rum.
I bought it.
I mean, by yourself.
I
though.
bought the rum punch.
Not for you though.
No, I bought it for her.
I know you ain't taste hers.
Okay.
I ain't do that. That's
All right.
that's cheap. I'm not that cheap. So
Okay.
anyway,
I don't know. You sound like
Shaky.
Chris Rock's pops.
let me
Everybody hates Chris.
hey this. Let me let the viewers know and the followers know. This is before the blogging days. So if you knew my situation back then, the double tap was necessary. Now we throw
I respect that.
Now
That's
we
why I respect
now
that.
we throw the card on the table.
Not me.
And hopefully it land a certain way. If it lands the wrong way, we gotta go Dutch. But anyway, that's another story. So back to the story.
I respect it.
So the waiter takes our order, and I remember I was like, yeah, let me get some jerk and I take rice and peas.
So you ordered
So
the
then,
jerk?
so then,
You
She
are what
took
you
her
eat.
order. She said,
You are what you eat.
yeah, she's shooting shots. Followers, don't listen to her. We already know as far as the feedback from the first episode, she's not well liked. So anyway,
Whoa! Hold on.
I didn't
going
know
back
that.
to going back to
wait,
the.
who's
what's
I
up?
didn't know that.
Is that what the streets is saying? The blogs is saying?
I don't know. They, you know,
Yo, great. This
my words was
Drop the
memorable. I don't
bomb on
know.
that one,
I don't
damn.
know.
I gotta.
Drop the
Yeah,
bomb.
word. This is
Yeah.
new. This is
Crazy.
that
What's
wasn't
up?
in the group chat. Let me tell y'all right now. This is.
You know.
So the followers don't like me?
Thanks,
Nah,
boss man.
I'm not saying. I'm saying I took a couple of comments.
have to get
I might have
some-
No,
seen
who
on
I
your-
wanna. They gotta talk to. They gotta come talk to me because that's crazy. Wait, what
Yo.
didn't they like? Or is this blog facts?
Do we take it on the email? What
Talk
we
to
take?
me.
We take
Talk
the.
to me. Who don't like
Yeah, you can
me?
email us at
Or-
more hate more love podcast at
Or your
gmail.com.
comments.
Me not Facebook like you not feel like me.
Back to the story though. So
Yeah,
she goes to the order. She goes to order and
Oh, Greg, what?
I remember- what's
Who don't
up?
like me?
huh?
Who don't like me?
I mean,
on that.
yeah.
Talk about
You
it.
thought
Talk
you was
about-
gonna slide
That's
that
you.
in?
You thought you
I
was
thought-
gonna say I'm not well.
I have a
liked.
whole story that I want to get off. What you mean?
I'm not well liked.
Yeah, I mean, you know, some people don't like Jay-Z and they kind of transfer that to you. So,
Oh, okay.
you know.
Right.
But,
Heard
you know,
it.
people love the blogger, but that's cool. I love y'all too. But anyway, back to the story.
All right, now
So-
I know he lying now. All right,
Yeah, that's why I said you
it's
gotta cite
okay.
his sources.
It's okay now. He's
Nah,
lying
I mean,
now.
I
It's
can-
okay.
If we can,
Oh.
No,
later.
come on,
No,
come on.
now.
Later.
Okay, tell your story.
Yo, I don't work for you, man.
So the waiter
Wow, so mean.
the waiter gets back to me and was like, all right, so what would the lady like to order? So I kind of do a point and I was like,
Thank
you
you,
know, what
Paul.
would you like?
Okay, so that's snitching. First of all,
So not
and
only
I knew when I was gonna do it. That's already in my
It
notes.
wasn't gonna be me though.
I thought it was gonna be you.
It was just perfect
Why?
timing.
Look, she called me Carlton. See, I had it. I knew one of y'all niggas was going to do it. Unbelievable, Trey Poetic.
I'm so sorry.
back to my story.
We're gonna get into that too.
I've been cut off 8 times, but it's cool.
Nah, cause
We,
you know
we,
what?
we having a conversation.
Oh, that's a great idea. Hit me up with some of that. You're a genius. Welcome back, guy.
More
damn
hate,
it.
more love.
Listen, and let me tell you
Trey
also.
Poetic with the crazy clutch move.
Word, that was genius.
Gracias.
The blue,
Greg
that
needs
blue
to
cookie
finish
be letting
his
you
story,
know.
y'all.
So to describe to the followers, basically all she did
The
that was clutch
listeners.
was put strawberries in drinks. But
That was
Wow, that's the
the
it's
shade.
Valentine's Day. We
All right,
got
so we'll get back to why
I mean,
people
that
don't
wasn't
like
no
Annie and
shade. It was all love. What's up?
Okay.
No love?
No.
So
I don't get no love.
More hate.
love.
Back
More
to
love.
back to no love, right?
Sorry.
So she goes to order. She said, "Yeah, I'll take the oxtails.
Heard it.
I'll take the greens,
Extra gravy.
the mac and cheese." I'm looking. How many side orders you want?
What?
And this is skinny girl. How many side orders do you want? I'm over here like, oh my god.
Is this your worst day?
Oh my god. So, yes, this is my worst day.
The worst
Shocked in the
day.
This is my worst day.
I'm
Hold on.
shocked in the pole.
So-
Flabbergasted even.
So we get the bill. Obviously,
This
she-
$36
she-
was ill, right?
she smiled.
Not even.
Nah, it was 120, but anyway.
$120?
Where y'all
Not
went
for
to eat?
oxtail.
Yeah.
Oh no, he said it
Fancy-
was different.
fancy
He was
restaurant,
looking at
right.
It
the-
doesn't matter.
Right.
Who was back there cooking? The ghost
That-
of Bob Marley?
No, facts.
So-
120. That didn't see that
A
coming.
lot.
Like,
Make it
Oxtail
cool.
and
Yeah.
macaroni?
And it was on the strip, so it was like,
The
alright.
strip of what?
The Harlem Strip.
125.
Listen, nothing on the Harlem Strip is
Cool.
supposed to be
No, no,
They don't.
$40.
That store's closed now. But anyway,
It must be.
so after that, I'm broke, but
Okay.
I didn't say anything. So I'm like, hey, would you like to take a walk at the park? Yeah, no. Summer clutch move, fellas. If you know this, by the way, always
So
take
you went to take a girl for a walk in the park after
walk
you ate
walk
$120
that
worth
food
of
off that
Jamaican
I just
food.
bought you. Yes. So we took a walk in the park. She's asking questions. I find out her middle name. It was Michelle, by the way. You know who you are. Anyway, all love, by the way. Miss you. So, you know, at this point, I was just like, man, it seemed like it's getting late. She was like, wait, you don't want to come to my house for a drink? Oh, the heavens are shining upon me. Let's go. Yeah, certainly. I would love to. So we take the train.
Now the $120 not looking so bad, right?
Right, looking like an investment right now.
Can't do
So now
And then
We back uptown. I just didn't know she lived that far uptown.
Okay.
And
In the Bronx.
We really getting the play-by-play for this date.
now this is a good story. It gets better. So we get to her. You know, she was like, well, you know what? Let me buy the drink. At least I could do. You bought the meal or whatever. I was like, oh, okay. I didn't expect that, but that impresses me. Yes. So
She probably did that because of the oxtail costing $120.
Yeah, you keep chiming in. But anyway, it's all love. But she bought a bottle. We go. I escort her to her house, only to find out it's her grandmother's house.
What?
Oh, fellas, I'm telling you. So I'm like, you want me to come in? She was like, yeah, why not? My grandmother, she's upstairs. She's going to sleep. I'm like, man, I don't feel comfortable. She was like, well,
I mean, I slayed with the grandma upstairs.
So
that is like
that's light, right?
life gonna happen, my G.
Cool. So we on the porch. I guess we're waiting for grandma to go to sleep at this point. We're on the porch, we're sipping. You know, now I'm feeling more relaxed and comfortable. I'm Hercules at this point. So next thing I know, grandmother must have, you got company in here? Grandma, no. I'm like, oh man, this is bad. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to call this date short. You know, grandma, she got special needs and this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
She hit me with the special needs. I know she ain't had special needs,
Wow.
but anywho, I was like, I'm looking at my commute home. I'm like, yo, I live in Queens. You know how far that is on the train? She drops me off at the train station.
Wait, she drives?
No.
Oh, yo, I got me. I'm like, all this time, I'm like, this is a.
Drops me
I don't know
off-
if this is a long ass date or a terrible date. I don't know.
It's terrible, completely terrible. Drops me off at the train station, and was like, "Hey, can we do this again?"
Greg,
I'm like, "Sure."
crazy.
Took 3.5 hours to get home, cause you know, obviously nighttime trains don't run like that.
Were you able
And I
to
swore
penetrate
to this
myself?
day I would never interact with this girl ever again. Thank
But
you,
you
God.
just
But
said
did you ever
miss
hit?
her.
Did you ever hit?
I was saying no.
You didn't
No,
get the
ever?
pussy.
You never went
Now,
back and got
she
her?
owes.
That's
Whoever
crazy.
you are, Michelle.
She did
I was
not.
only
Nah,
being
she
nice
owes.
when I
Gave
said I
you a
missed you.
shout
I
out to
I
No,
really
listen.
don't
This is
miss
the thing. She
How long ago
don't.
was
She
it?
5
don't
years ago.
owe.
It was 5 years ago.
Oh, that was recent. Oh, nigga, I'm thinking
Is
this is
that
no. We gotta
recent?
talk
That
now.
is
This
not
kind of recent. You
recent.
could've
5 years.
got that.
Let me tell you, your body count or your
Tracy, it's
your
not
count
saying
just
that,
starts
no,
at a
dead
certain
ass.
point.
He
If
could have.
somebody
You
tried
never
to
went
come
back
back
and
and get
see her
something from you
nothing.
from 5 years
I
ago,
was
you giving it
disgusted.
up?
I thought this was like
That
15 years
situation
ago.
would've never
I was thinking
Would you try to go get something from
What?
5 years ago?
if it owes, yeah.
Wow.
Nah, I don't know. Maybe
It depends, though. I mean-
I'm not in desperation. So obviously,
If
the,
it owes.
the glow up,
Facts.
the glow up happened
Facts.
after that. So it was like
Facts.
that was a
Like when Kanye said, I feel
she's
like
rolling her
it's
eyes,
still
ladies
sex.
and gentlemen. But the
5
glow,
years is a
the
long
glow,
time,
the glow
but I
up of
mean,
things
why
Greg
ha-
She's
wait
happened
a
shortly
second.
after
Why
that.
is it that you hadn't
Girlfriend,
seen her since?
model,
What
blah blah
happened,
blah. I
though?
can't say what she was into, but whatever. Huh?
What happened though? Why is it that you haven't seen her in 5 years? What happened? Why didn't you continue dating?
I unfriended her.
You unfriended her?
Yes.
Wait, over the date?
After
No,
the
not
date?
over the day, but like a couple months afterwards, I said.
But
"You
I thought
waste
that
of time."
sounded like regular. Not regular, but that sounded like.
Not that bad.
that's
Give me a-
just-
So,
give me-
Bo, what was your worst
Give me a
date?
worst date.
Oh, you don't want to know. I don't. That's why that made it seem like shit. I must be a piece of shit. Like that's your.
Well, I had a date. Okay. It started out as a really, really good date, and then it ended
Glad I
up being
started
a really, really
first.
bad date. So, I had never been to a Knick game, and so she had worked at the Barclays Center, and she had connections or whatever, so we had really good seats. And it was the night they were celebrating Biggie or whatever, so. Little Kim was in the building, Diddy was in the building.
Oh, this
all
is
these people were
recent.
there. This was recent.
This
was
is
like
recent.
a year ago or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this is. Yeah.
So
this
we
is-
go, we're there, I'm excited, I'm like, this is dope or whatever, you know, cool. Then after the game, we go, she's like, all right, let's go get some drinks or whatever. So we walk in, trying to find a bar, get some drinks, we get to a bar. And for whatever reason, when we get to the door, she didn't feel like showing the bouncer her ID. I'm like, what's the big deal? You know, everybody has to show your ID. She gave it to him, but he wanted to take it out of her hand, so she just started overreacting. Like, I don't see why you have to take my ID. This is ridiculous. And I'm just like, you know what? Let's go somewhere else. So we go to another place. We get to the next bar. We sit down. We have a drink or whatever. She had already had several drinks. So this is somebody that can't really handle their liquor. So we're
I
sitting
know that
down,
feeling.
and we're talking, and she's getting to, telling me about her life story, where she grew up, this, that, and the third. We're just getting to know each other. This is our first date. So I'm like, all right, cool. Somewhere along the line, she's just like, well, it's getting late, and she lived in Jersey, and we were in Brooklyn. She's just like, I'd rather not travel all the way back to Jersey. It's so late. Let me call my best friend, see if my best friend will let me stay by her or whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Call your best friend. Best friend says, no, I have company over. You can't come over tonight or whatever. She hangs up the phone. This girl starts crying. I don't know what happened, but she's just like, I'm always there for people, and every time I need a favor, they're never there for me.
And
So
this
I'm
was
just
the first date.
This was the first date. So I'm just like, calm down. It's okay. Like, it's late.
This is some shit.
It's late, and this is my first time meeting this person also. So it's not like
Mind you, nobody
we
cut
had
her off
known
at
each
this
other
point
for a
yet.
really long time.
I was cut
We were
off 7
talking.
times. I'm just gonna make that be known.
So you just cut her off then?
Yeah, what did you say?
That's
On purpose.
Okay.
Sorry, I was being petty.
What did
It's
you
more
say?
love.
I didn't even-
I'm listening. Go ahead.
So anyway, so she's crying. So I'm just like, oh, calm down. Relax. It's okay. I'll wait for you. I'll call your Uber. It'll be all right. She's like, no. Let me call another friend. I'm like, all right, call another friend. So he calls another friend. The other friend's like, all right, sure, come over. So I'm like, all right, well, it's been nice, knowing you. This is really cool, whatever. I'll wait for you for your Uber to come. And she's just like, well, would you mind coming with me to my friend's house just to make sure that I get there safely?
Nope.
No, I think the date is over. And she's just like, why do I feel like I'm never going to hear from you again? I'm like,
Because you're not my
You
G.
shouldn't.
probably not.
Yeah, she was out of.
It was really weird. It was really awkward. But it started out great. 'cause
How
the
did you?
game
Were
was
you
awesome.
worried?
I
Like,
was
were you like, oh
worried.
shit, I'm about
It
to get
was a little
followed?
weird. She told me later on down the line that she's bipolar, and so she suffers from depression and all these other things, and she hadn't taken her medication, and she was drinking.
That would
But
do it.
you hadn't told me this prior to us going out, so I didn't know, and we
Sure.
were drinking the entire night. So with that being said,
Should you date
Wow, that's
someone
crazy.
that takes medication for certain things?
should people tell
Yeah.
you if they have a condition when you're dating them and you don't know?
Absolutely.
Because I hadn't known, and if I knew, then I probably wouldn't be drinking. I wouldn't,
Right.
You think that would have changed things for real? Like, you
I
think
think
that
so.
would
I
have?
think the element of liquor in the situation definitely changed what happened in the course of the date.
You know what? I got a disclaimer.
What?
Ladies, I'm suffering from a broken heart, so that's, if you need to know my condition before you date me, there you go.
Who broke your heart?
Who broke
Who
your
hurt
heart?
you?
Several women,
Who
including
hurt you?
including that bad date. I'm going back to that
How
because
did she break your heart?
she hurt my pockets and she hurt my heart.
Wow.
So your pockets are connected to your heart.
Nah, my pocket's straight now, and God's great.
Okay.
Wait, so how did she break your heart? Like,
Oh, the bad date?
you're not chewing the microphone for real. are you? Okay. So,
She didn't give
wait,
you
no,
any-
like, why is your heart broken? Who broke your heart? Let's
How
get
did
into
you break
that.
your heart?
Because maybe we can help you. It's 3 of us.
My heart wasn't even broken. I was just a little traumatized, but my heart wasn't broken.
Your
I
heart
mean,
shouldn't
Yeah,
be broken. That was the first date.
Did you think
I
about
mean,
a restriction?
really, I was just saying
That was
that.
your first date as well.
That was my first date.
Facts, like-
With her.
Only.
Okay, so you shouldn't be heartbroken off of a first date, Greg.
Well, I mean, I was just trying to get some sympathy from the ladies. It's Valentine's Day is
Okay.
coming up. I'm single, so, maybe that helped me. But y'all kind of shot my shot down. So,
Pardon me.
next person. Worst date?
Wait, so I mean, I'm just curious because I want to know what broke your heart. Like, are you looking for love, or are you like, fuck that, you don't believe in love like Chris Brown and Deuces
Nah,
Chris
I
Brown
don't
doesn't believe in love.
and Deuces
Okay.
in the song
the
Deuces.
song.
Okay.
He's clearly talking about Rihanna though, but that's another story. Am I looking for love? I wouldn't say looking for love, but it would be nice to have a companion at some point in time. Word to these gray hairs. Just
Okay,
shake-
all right. I
shake your
thought
hand.
you wanted to be like a single guy on the move.
Nah, I've been a single guy on the move,
Okay, got you.
but I like to move as a pair as well.
Me, my worst date story. I don't have a worst date story.
I don't think I do either.
Everything go- Like that's
Cop
what I was.
out, followers,
Yeah,
listeners.
been
Cop
on,
out.
like a date from hell.
2 single people ain't gonna go into the
No,
2
they're
I'm
married
trying to
I
people.
think.
don't
No,
date.
I'll tell the weirdest shit that ever happened. I'll tell you the
I'm
weirdest
a
shit.
serial relationship person, so I don't date. So there's never been a time where I experienced a bad date because I guess people just know not to play with me. Like, I'm not gonna date you if you feel like you can even take me on a bad date. It's not gonna happen.
What?
You have to surround yourself around.
I got a
quality
serious
people.
question.
Yeah, but in order
I got a
for you
serious
to get
question.
into your relationship, did you not have to date the person?
I never had a bad. Okay. I don't remember ever having a bad date.
You ever have a weird date? I had a weird date.
Check that spin, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold on,
I
but
don't date.
let me ask you
I'm
something.
a very private person. I don't.
I know
date.
what you mean because I've been in a relationship since like 5th grade, but I was always a cheater. So it's like for a while I was I'm gonna keep it a band. So for like a long period I was just single in my eyes. So, but I know what you mean because I always had like a something. Like I always had like a I don't want to say a plan B, but I was always with someone.
Okay.
So I never really it wasn't the dating for me was like, let me just see where this goes. Everything was like, yeah, all right. So that's why I say I wouldn't classify it as a date, but it was like the progression. Like, all right, so maybe I'll make the switch. You know, that's what it was. I didn't want to be with the girl, but I was just looking for new women to be like a new girlfriend,
I
basically.
had to learn how to date because I used to be a serial relationship person too. So I kept going from relationships to long-term relationships.
Right.
So after my last relationship, I was just like, you know what, let me just date and get to know people, because rather than being in these long-term relationships wasting time every 5-6 years or whatever the case may be, let me focus on me. So
Got you.
that's where the dating came into play. So sometimes you get a good date, sometimes you have a bad date.
Wow.
So you, Annie, with a bad date.
Not me.
I mean, what?
Nah, I've had commitment issues, so I never. Y'all point of views, I'm totally the opposite side of the spectrum.
That's
I've
what
had
I was getting at. That's why I asked if you were heartbroken.
I have situationships, but I haven't had like maybe like 5-6 relationships.
Oh, let's get into that. When did situationships become a thing? Like, this is crazy to me in 2018.
I mean, you know,
Situationship. There was no such thing as a situationship.
it was before
Yes,
Fab
was.
before Fab coined the term. Yes, it was.
It
was.
Let me tell you, that's what I was gonna say. This shit is not new with technology. This shit has been going on since the beginning of time.
Situationship?
Yeah.
Niggas used to have whole families on the other side of
I
town.
mean, if you want to call it friends with benefits,
Like,
you can call it that.
you
but,
know,
I
like
mean,
it's
you
been,
know,
it's
they
always
know
been
me.
the same shit.
Greg,
Sad.
I'm your boy.
So sad.
So, if you said you never had a bad date, so if a guy bought you, if he came out with like a
Bottle of
like some
Andre,
Andre,
strawberries.
you'd be like, date's over. You
I
wouldn't.
don't think nobody would ever bring.
No, but why not? Because what's wrong with it? Cause that's why I'm asking. Because when you say that that puts something in my head that you're not going for a certain amount of bullshit. Like you wouldn't have met at the Jamaican spot.
I would definitely eat at a Jamaican spot.
For the first date, you just said if the shit go, that's the Andre, ladies and gentlemen.
You said bringing Andre and eating at a
My bad, I
Jamaican
brought
spot.
that up.
If I was talking to a guy,
I mean, maybe that got mixed up. I meant like if he bought you a cheap ass bottle of champagne is what I was getting at. I was, you know what I'm saying? Because obviously she didn't get what I was saying.
Plug the
So-
Andre and then say that.
It's affordable. That's good.
Yo,
That's why I'm asking.
to the people, Andre, both clearly messed up our deal.
No, I didn't. Why? You guys are
but
making
Greg,
it.
you're
It's
talking to me.
affordable.
And Tracy did nothing
It's affordable.
We're still with you.
It's
We still rock with you.
what they call that? It's
all I
frugal.
wanna know- Here's the thing. There are
It's
other,
budget friendly.
Facts.
There are
what it
other
is.
budget
Get you
friendly
fucked
ones.
up.
Deal's
But
over.
back to your question, no. If a guy was to present such a thing to me, I wouldn't date him. I wouldn't even.
So why you
date
trying to
him.
spin out of it like I was saying something crazy?
You're not saying nothing
I told-
crazy,
I
but
told
I
you
don't
watch
feel
the
like
spread.
any
What's wrong with that?
guy
No,
would
'cause-
present that to me.
Why not? What's wrong? It's a bottle of champagne.
I'm not a type of girl. It's not even that me
Her,
per
her,
se.
her taste is different. That's all she's trying to say.
Exactly.
Thank you. God. Cut to the
yeah.
chase, man.
Yeah.
Her taste is different.
Okay.
I'm not gonna drink. I'll drink Andre. Let's say I was at a function and Andre was sponsoring the table. I would drink the Andre. Let's
You hear
say
that,
like, at
Andre?
this
We ready.
At this point in time, when someone presented Andre, I'm not against drinking Andre. I'm against you bringing Andre to the table as a means to impress me. I'm against you bringing Andre to the table in a means to say, here, this is what I'm presenting to you, because I'm not gonna accept that. I'm worth 3 stacks worth of Andre. Isn't that what Jay-Z said? Beyonce is worth 3 stacks worth of Andre. I'm not
Okay.
worth 32
I can't-
ruples.
Oh my God! Not the ruples. Now we can't go on a Middle East tour. Rupees, whatever them shits is called.
Things Greg Caesars, man.
You know what? When you put it that way, I respect it.
Yeah,
You get what you
I'm not gonna
negotiate.
lie.
You're right.
Exactly.
That's a
I'm not
fact.
gonna
So
lie.
okay. So now I want to go back to what Greg was talking about before, since we were on the topic of first dates, going Dutch.
No.
'Cause
No, you do not go Dutch on a date.
Here's
I
the
don't
thing.
understand.
Who invited
Either
who?
I'm paying.
Who invited
or
who?
you're paying.
What?
But
Who
we're
invited
not
who?
gonna sit and
Let's do
discuss
it.
I want to talk about
over
it.
Let's do it.
chicken
Talk about
bones.
Did you invite me?
empty
Or did I
cups
invite
Hold
you?
about-
on.
Let me talk
Cause
about
No,
Let's-
we're not
it's
doing
a
that.
system to this.
See,
You're
'cause-
going Dutch, Tracy?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
hold
I
on.
very rarely pay for it.
Yo, let me ask you a serious question.
I don't
So
mind paying
if you
for
I
date,
don't mind paying for it, but
let
I
me,
love
when
spoiling
you
women.
is it like, because you date women, so as a man, listen, because I know I'm not going Dutch, right? I'm paying. That's what as a man, I cannot let a woman. I mean, if she was like, yo, I want to take you out for real after we were dating, then she can, but I can't let her. I
Going
can't let her
Dutch
pay.
is like saying,
Right.
okay, I never want to fuck you.
Mm,
Basically, if you tell a
That makes
woman
sense.
on the
Yeah,
first
yeah, you're
date
right.
That makes sense.
that you're going Dutch, that's saying I never want to fuck you.
pretty much.
Again, you didn't answer my question.
That make-
How was it presented? Who invited who?
but that's what I was gonna say. I was just gonna.
What's
That's
the
what I was getting
criteria
at with
of this
Tracy.
date?
Because
Like,
as a man, if I ask a woman
again,
out, I'll pay.
Well,
Like if she's like, "Bo,
they're
you
telling
gonna
us,
take me out?"
They're telling us
I'm like,
their
what?
standards. We're not saying
But
like
I'm
how
asking-
the date was formed.
But I'm just saying, as
Nobody's
a,
answering the question.
as a
Okay,
woman
so
who dates,
let's say
You ain't got the
you
answers.
asked a woman on a date, would you go Dutch?
No, because I invited her.
You would pay.
Yes,
But if
because
she asked you to go out, like
What
if she
you
said,
pay?
I want to go out to eat tonight, you're not paying.
it depends on how the date's going.
I think I know what he's getting at though. Like I think I know
Did
because.
we have a connection?
But see, I would just even if as friends, like I would just
is
pay.
Is it awkward?
I don't go
moments?
nowhere without alcohol. Like I like to bring my
saying?
like my piece. Like here you go, this is my piece of it.
Oh,
so that's
I'll
why
pay.
I
Nah, I'll give you my half.
But-
I'm out.
if it's not
That
going
means
well.
you're not
No.
interested in being with her, right?
I mean, clearly she got the
Clearly
message
you're
out there.
not interested.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
That's why I said I get it. Like
Right.
if you do it as
Just-
after, okay,
even
that makes sense.
even when I explained that
That makes sense,
situation,
yeah, yeah.
that situation
I think
was
that's
a,
different though. I think he's holding it. Like I think you
That's it.
guys
That-
are on the same page though.
that situation was a mutual thing. Like, oh, we should go out. Okay, let's go. What do you have in mind? Oh, can you meet me in Harlem? All right, I
Right,
don't.
no matter what, as a man, I'm not saying that you
Nah,
should
I'm not
always
wrong.
pay.
That's your
Yeah.
standard. That's
Listen
your
to what I'm saying.
that's your
Listen to
standard.
what I'm
though.
saying.
That's your
Listen
standard.
to what I'm saying.
And that's what I was gonna ask you though.
If you're intending
As a-
on dating a woman, if your intentions are to pursue this woman, court this woman, date this woman, that's what you should be
Yeah.
doing. You cannot want a traditional woman and not want to be a traditional man. You have to court a woman.
Valid.
You have to take her out. You have to pay for things.
I don't.
valid.
You
But
have
I.
to treat
But
her
I'm
That's
not.
valid.
I'm not the
That's valid.
traditional man, so I'm not going for the traditional.
Okay, so
one.
if you're not a traditional man, what kind of man are you?
What kind of
Greg.
man?
What
I
kind of
think-
man are you?
I mean, I don't know if that's
Tony,
undefined, but I mean, I'm me.
Your name is you. You are you.
Right.
You're you. But
Here
what-
we go again. Yeah, that's me.
No, she was a DJ.
Wait, so hold on.
No,
so
when I
what you?
say
Yeah,
what
because I
kind
want
of
to know
man
what you
are
mean by that though.
I mean, if you're not a
Because this is
man,
the Valentine's Day episode, and I want to.
It's still love, by the way, ladies.
If
She's
you're
just
not-
trying to.
No, it's
she's
all
just,
love.
No, I'm
she's just
curious
trying
too,
to.
though.
She's just trying to break it
love.
down so we can break it down to you, because y'all listening. We appreciate
All
y'all.
I'm saying is, if you're not a traditional man,
Yeah,
what
what
kind of
kinda
man do you
facts?
view yourself as?
I mean, I'm not gonna say modern. I'm just gonna say I do things unconventional sometimes, but I have reasons.
To your convenience, or like.
I mean, just like what she said. She said things that's up to her standard. She has a different taste level. I have a different.
But see, I
taste
understood what you meant with going Dutch and to break it off, like that, because that sets the tone. Like if he gets
Yeah.
to the certain point of the
It's
date and
about
he
the
don't like
connection.
you, he's like, yo, so you got half. I respect that.
Now, mind you, me,
I wouldn't do
if
it, but
me,
I respect
if me
it.
and the girl was talking for a while, and I was like, you know what, I want to take you out, this, that, and the third. I invited her. I'm obligated to pay because I initiated.
Even if the date was going bad?
Yes.
Okay.
Even
That's
if
why I
the
say
date-
you guys are on the same page with
Even
that.
if
But
the day
if
was
she
going
asked
bad.
you out and the date went bad, then it's going Dutch.
Nah, I'm throwing.
I can
yo.
kind of get.
I
with
wouldn't
that,
do it, but I
still,
get
at
it.
the end of the day,
Because
You-
friends
if
would
you
do
Why,
it.
take
why I'm gonna
me
let you
out-
pay
But
for
if
me?
you-
We
you
know
gotta
we
think
know it's
about it
not
like-
going nowhere. There you go. That's the least I could do because I ain't gonna feel like I owe you after
see,
you
I'm
felt
not
like.
even gonna go out with a man who feels like he can tell me something like
Pay your half. Like what?
Pay my half or what?
I respect. Yo,
Now,
I
here's the
respect.
thing.
I respect that about
Now,
women. Like
here's
I
the
get
thing.
that. I get that.
I'm someone
Not that I
who,
can't, 'cause I
exactly.
can pay
No,
my
facts,
half.
that's-
I'm someone who has
Alright.
my own money. I'm someone who will spoil you to the end of the day. If I see
Let me
something,
borrow $1.
I got more than that for you.
I don't even want just
Alright.
$1. Not right now. Just hold it for me. Hold it for me. Hold it for
Okay.
me.
Anyway, But
Can I get a dollar?
you're not gonna tell me to go Dutch. You
Nah,
just won't.
I don't
So-
need a dollar.
So
And I think that as a man, you don't feel
No.
crazy looking at the woman and saying, "Oh, where's your hat?"
Where's my hat?
now let me ask you though, as a girl who dates girls, how do you know?
See, I
No.
like being courted.
To
I
answer
like
your
to
question,
be
no.
pursued. So
Right.
I don't feel
I'm
crazy.
usually the person that's being asked to go on.
Ah,
the date, so
gotcha.
I'm
Okay,
not
okay. So it's like a
expectant to
Right.
pay. you
okay,
know
that
what
makes.
I'm
But
But if a man
saying?
was to pay,
Yeah, like
If
if
a man
I get that, but-
the date goes
I would
bad,
try
like
to
I've
leave the
never
tip.
been in that
Like,
situation.
if we're at a
nah,
nice
he
restaurant-
definitely can't even let you leave the
no,
tip.
he's
Like,
a man that's not
I'll
gonna let
I'll
you do
definitely
any
do
of
that.
that.
I'll always leave
But
the tip
I'll
or
try to
something
leave
like
the
that.
tip,
That's
and even if
nice.
you leave the tip, I'll leave an additional tip. That's just the type of person I am.
Something, yeah.
Like
That's
if we're out and the bill comes up to like $300, I'll put like $50 down towards the bill just because
Sure.
that's the type of person that I am.
sure.
You're gonna tip, and I'm gonna
But
tip
remember
too.
in the
Right.
first when he did the pocket pat, that told you when he said
But
that,
that's
it
just
told
on the
me
first
like,
date.
oh, okay.
That's just on the first date. Like second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth date. Like you paying, I'm paying, whatever. But we're not going half on nothing. We're not splitting nothing.
I'm gonna tell you the difference with me is I always
really
pay,
only said
but-
first date,
but
though.
not women that like
We never
wanna
went on.
be splurged on, if that makes sense. Like, cause I'll do it. I'm with
But what
whatever.
woman doesn't want to be splurged on?
Nah, it's different.
turns me off.
It's different. Like it's different because you guys are
No.
regular women, as far as I know. Some women are like, why wouldn't you take me out? And those kind of women, I'd be like, I don't really want to go anywhere with you because am I in your phone as free food? I don't know, like, because I like to have a good time. 'Cause- I'm just
Guys,
saying.
This is the thing
So
about
you
that.
like to
Can
know?
we clarify something?
Sure.
Men present themselves a certain way. If you
Valid.
present yourself as someone who
As
I
free
have
food,
money,
like, hey, girl,
I'm gonna splurge
everything on
you,
me. Okay.
I'm
Then
gonna
then you're
spend
gonna be that
money,
person
I'm
in the
gonna
phone.
give
Okay.
you
Like I
things
feel
that
like
you
going out to
need.
eat.
That makes
Then
sense.
you're gonna
I'm
be
gonna go out to
used.
eat
You're gonna
today.
be looked at like that. Like you can't just assume every girl's a
makes
gold
sense.
digger. You just cannot assume that
No.
every woman is after you for your money. You
Mm-hmm.
cannot assume.
No,
that.
I that's valid. Everything
Okay.
that's
Because
totally
every
valid.
woman is not even. You have a lot of women. Who
Those are the women I love, though. Like
to
those are the
spend money
women.
on you.
Those are the women I love. Like a woman with money wouldn't still have to reach in her pocket, but it'd just be cool that she
See, I think
didn't
it's,
have to
it's
ask
something
me.
that we're not even talking about.
What?
What's the communication?
What do you mean?
Because a lot of times now, is it through text? Is it through calling? Is it
If
through
you're
social
in a stable
media?
relationship,
Is it?
you should be seeing the person. That
I mean,
you're
I'm
with.
talking about courting. I'm not talking about actually being in a relationship. That's if it's
Yo,
already established, then
nah.
it's already done.
We gotta move
But-
in after a month.
But
What
after
are we waiting
after
for?
that
What?
If that
after
pussy
that
good,
uneasy
that
stage,
courting
like
shit ain't
how
gonna
we
go that
how
long, my
we
nigga. Like, yo, you might as well
What are
stay.
you talking about?
see it's a little
That's-
yeah, it's
Right,
different
either
now.
gonna
That's
get
a fact.
pregnant,
It's a little different
we're gonna
now.
take this another step further.
You
we're
courting
gonna
for a
do
month?
something.
After a month?
What are you waiting for, my
I
G?
mean,
Nah,
I'm
that's
not
too
gonna
quick.
say like a
Well,
month.
you know,
I don't
move that-
I don't move that
You know
quick.
what?
I'm
After
I don't-
like 3 to 4 months
because
of
we're
me
older.
seeing you.
It's because we're older.
3 to
And
4
the older
months?
you get,
And
I don't even
having
believe
sex
you.
with you?
I don't even believe you. 3 or 4 months, I don't believe
That's
you.
a very
You ain't
short
got a lot of
time,
me.
a month. I'm not
6 weeks
moving
is when
with
I know, my
nobody.
G.
No.
According to what, three to 4 months? I agree with that.
3 to 4 months.
That is-
you know.
Y'all sound like
You
the
guys are
typical
lying
lesbian
to yourselves.
relationship, and this is why everybody breaks up after 2-3
The typical
weeks.
what? You
Because
said
people,
Typical
you
lesbian.
get into
No, relationships.
Hold on.
Don't, it's not just lesbians.
You
It's
said-
all the
hold on,
same.
you
That's
said
it's not
sex
just
is what?
lesbians. It's everybody.
I didn't say sex.
No.
No.
Alright.
I did not say sex.
But we just said courting.
You
I
barely
said
know a
was after
person
2 to
after
3
6
months,
weeks.
we should be moving in.
Facts.
We should be doing something.
Moving in.
You barely know.
Hold
a
on,
person
moving in.
after
That's
First
why
of
you
all,
might as well.
Moving
If I
in
meet
the
you,
house?
If I meet you on
Yes.
day one and I
Oh,
like
nah.
you, I'm gonna want to spend time with you. I'm
Okay.
gonna want to be around you. So that means within the time span of 2 to 3 months, we have learned so much about each other. We've done so much. We've had so much sex. We know that we want to be a little bit closer. So why not just go ahead and move in?
Nah, because you don't know. a
Even
person
if we
till you
don't
live with
move
them.
in.
I was-
You don't know a
yeah.
person.
Exactly,
Until you live with them.
exactly.
And
So
That's
I'm
why you
not-
might as well
and
know.
I'm
We're gonna
very
date for
big.
3
I'm
years
sorry.
and
And
then
then
move in with each other and
finally
find
move
out
in.
I don't like that you leave your
Hold
socks
on,
all
let
around.
me
Fuck
finish.
outta
I'm
here.
very big.
You leave the
I'm
toothpaste
very,
all
very
over
big
the
on
sink.
energy.
Like,
Hold
come
on.
on.
No.
Hold on,
You
this
know
ain't
what?
team. This ain't
Yeah,
team
this is
versus
not
team.
Team married
This
versus
ain't-
team single.
yeah,
Get the
yeah,
hell out of
yeah.
here.
We-
Bullshit.
Yeah,
First
nah.
of all,
Yeah,
no.
I'm not doing.
3 to 4 months is too soon to move somebody into your space. I'm sorry, I'm very big on energy. You're
Even
not gonna.
if-
I
Thank
don't
you,
know
thank
you
you.
like that.
Yeah.
I don't know you
No.
like
You
that.
gotta
to
accept
feel
me
that
in.
I can.
That's why y'all niggas is
All right,
single.
well, it
with
didn't
you
pop
like
that
This is
time,
why.
but-
I think
can't. I need
okay,
to
so how
Larry's
long would
talking
you wait
crazy.
before you moved in?
I say a year.
Keep in mind, you just said to know a person
I
is
say
to
a
live
year.
with them.
Nah,
Wait,
you-
let me ask you
No.
this.
Nah,
Man,
years justified. Years
Let's-
I say a
justified.
year. I
Years
say a
justified.
year.
A year.
Because within
Yeah.
that that time is either you're spending more of your time either at my place or vice versa.
What do you think, Seth?
So yeah.
No, y'all agree. Y'all said the same thing.
Yeah.
Y'all literally said the same
No,
thing.
I'm asking about the amount of time.
To be logical, if we haven't done anything to advance our relationship after 6 months, I feel like it's done.
After after 3 months, like 6 months, don't even bother.
Like, what are
this
we here
limbo
for?
shit is crazy. So that's
Right.
why I asked.
Like, we're having all this good sex. We're doing everything together. Like, are we together? Are we in a real stable relationship? Am
Or
I
what?
seeing other people, or what's up?
Why can't y'all be together and not move in?
But that's why I want to ask you. Why is it
Why?
that time? Like, why is it a year? Like, what does that mean?
I don't know.
No,
I
within a
feel
year
like
you should have
you
everything
know.
figured out.
But that's what. But it's,
Again, I don't move as fast as some of y'all, so you know, I'm
That's
just
very quick.
again. I already said, just like she said, her taste
And
level's
I'm a dater,
different.
too.
My taste
So
level's different.
I like to date.
You know
I
why?
like
'Cause-
to, you know.
but it's on all planes with me. Because
Slow and steady, baby.
Yeah, I
Slow
want to
and
build that
steady.
foundation.
Yeah.
I want the friendship before the relationship.
Because if you
because
pick your
then
boogers,
what?
I gotta know that. If you like,
You're crazy.
no, I'm just saying. If you no,
he's talking about picking boogers.
I'm just saying if you like weird stuff that
No,
no.
you're not
He talking about my
said-
sound
you
bites,
said
but
it.
that's what the followers be coming back for because they said, "Yo, you said something crazy." I know what I'm doing. It's called marketing. Anyway, if you do something weird, I need to know that within a year's time. I can't know that in 3 months. Then you grossing me out by 6 months?
I mean,
So that's why you have to move in with that person.
No, we're not doing that.
moving in.
Like I said,
Yeah.
go ahead.
okay.
Slow
least come
and
around me all the
steady
time.
wins the race.
At least let's go on a couple vacations.
Shout outs to Nip Hustle Marathon.
No, I'm
If we're not
asking.
gonna move in, let's go on some vacations.
That's
No,
when you.
I
That's when
agree.
you know.
that might speed up the process.
That's when you know. Also, like if you go on vacation with somebody and you get into an argument, you know. Like if the vacation don't go well, it's not gonna work.
That's what I'm saying.
Same shit. So
Yeah.
Who
I mean, that-
argues
like I
around
said-
Jamaicans?
Like I said, that might speed up the process, but that's a totally different dynamic. Not just saying, "Hey, I want to move in with you."
Okay,
Yeah,
so where's some
let-
good places
let's-
to go on vacation?
Let's go to an island.
Where?
let's-
What island, Greg?
I mean,
What's
you
your
know,
favorite island?
what's my favorite island? I
Yes.
mean, you know, you're gonna think it's a little domestic because you're a little
Oh
international.
wow,
But
you don't know what I am. How you know I've been out the country, Greg?
I mean, I've looked at the snaps a while, so
Okay.
I know.
I forgot.
There
They,
goes that.
they might be
I
new,
forgot.
but I'm not. Yeah, things Greg sees.
Okay.
At things Greg sees, that's me. But again, I love Hawaii. You know, Maui specifically.
I think
so
Hawaii is domestic. Hawaii is a beautiful island.
I said you might.
I would never,
Okay.
never.
Nah, Hawaii is
Hawaii is
beautiful.
amazing.
Changed my life. Trying to go back.
Hawaii is
Maybe with.
gorgeous.
Okay.
Michelle?
No.
She
You're-
might bring her 120 with her.
No, I'm gonna be.
But where would
I'm
you
wait,
go?
blocking
is
you.
that an inside story?
No,
That was the
girl.
worst
That
date.
was
I
the
said that was her
Michelle
middle
was
name.
Oh, the
Thank
120. Okay. Okay, we was on this. Okay. Just
Yeah.
making
What was
sure.
your dream?
I thought it was, I'm like, all right, is this?
Do I have to move that? No.
What?
Huh?
No.
What's
Uh,
your dream vacation?
My dream vacation.
Oh,
You
you,
know,
didn't. You didn't say that.
I think I want to be in like Alaska. Like I want to be
You want to be cold.
not cold.
My
I just
dream
want to be in the
vacation
middle of
is
nowhere.
Japan.
But
You
not
can
on
go
a
somewhere warm.
nah. But see, that's the thing. Not on an island like where the beach is. That's when everything might go right. Like put me in some shit where we really gotta. It's realistic. Like if you take me on an island, you're gonna have a good time.
So you
Put
don't
me
wanna
in a
have good
situation.
time?
Nah, you said dream vacation. Like,
Right. That was a totally different question from what you asked
All
before.
right. So what's your dream vacation?
Japan.
Okay,
Yeah.
Dream vacation.
I can get
Nah,
with that.
Tokyo. Definitely.
What's your dream
Always wanted to go.
vacation?
I don't know if my dream vacation. I really want to go to Turks and Caicos.
mhm.
Oh man, it's
Nice.
So
200 for the flight.
I want to go to
Got that.
Singapore.
Singapore.
Yeah, but I want to go with my.
It's out of my league.
Aw,
Wow.
There's so much love.
That's my
Why?
dream vacation.
Is she hearing
Where is
this?
Whoever she is.
Where is it?
Tracy want to
Turks
go
and
with
Caicos.
you.
Okay.
I want to go, but I don't want to go with like friends and family. I
Yeah.
want that to be like my
Lovers.
lovers vacation.
Nest.
That's valid.
Singapore for me.
So, what about you?
No,
Like-
I said Japan.
Okay.
Yeah. Nah, I just like the culture. You know, just like New York City, I would want to just soak it up and get into everything that's out there, like the art, all that. You know, learn something new.
So see, you don't sound heartbroken. You keep saying you're heartbroken, but you sound
Right.
like you got hope.
Nah,
We're gonna do it for
I'm
the
optimistic, man. You know,
Okay.
God's child. I pray.
You pray.
Yeah.
Yo,
Two steps.
Tracy,
Yes.
you got something for us?
Speaking of art, right?
Keep going
Heard
with
that.
those shots, huh?
So everybody knows that Tracy is straight poetic. I am a poet, but essentially I'm a spoken word artist, and I wanted to know if you guys know the difference. Does anybody know what the difference is between poetry and spoken word?
I don't know the difference, but if I was to take a
Where's the
stab at
community
it,
house?
I would say that spoken word is more so freestyling, more so expression of emotion, whereas poetry can be poetry in motion. Poetry can be words. Poetry can be any shape. It doesn't have to rhyme. Spoken word is the same way, but spoken word just to me has more emotion, more of a eclectic feel to me.
Okay. Things Greg sees.
I would say poetry is more the art form, you know, like how they would say hip hop is, you know, breaking down to the elements, but like spoken word is like the rap of it, you know, the actual doing of poetry, you know.
Poetry to me is like Maya Angelou, Langston Hughes. Like, you know, like I think what's that shit? Harlem Renaissance when I think poetry. I think spoken word, I think more like a local get your shit off. You know, like I'm not a poet, I'm not a rapper, I got a new style. It's spoken word is like innovative to me. It's like the next generation of it.
Okay.
Of poetry.
So everybody's right in some form or fashion. I like to define it as a written rhythmic composition of words. You had something going when you said expression. Spoken word is definitely an expressive art form. It's more about engaging the audience and getting you to see the picture and feel the emotion behind what it is that I'm saying. Poetry has the same effect, but you can read it. You can read it. It's on paper, and you know.
That's right.
Everybody was right. Everybody was right. It is this. It's all an art form. So
I get it. You have to tell them that.
what it is that I do is spoken word. So I want to engage the audience. I want you to feel it. I want you to hear it. I want you to taste it. I want you to engage in what it is that I'm saying.
I need to make my snap better.
Everybody can snap. You can snap when I'm finished. But I'm going to do a little piece for you guys and for our listeners. And if everybody can do me a favor and just close your eyes.
I knew you was gonna say that.
I'm gonna ask you to
I
close
knew
your
you
eyes.
were gonna say that.
And I want the listeners to close their eyes. If you're driving, please don't close your eyes.
Close your eyes. Y'all be texting and shit. Close your fucking eyes.
You know what I'm saying?
Pull over because it's real.
Okay. You became the reason I started to write things down on paper again. Us naked in between sheets seemed the only way we'd ever be on the same page. I had to see you again. Hoping you'd appear the more times I wrote down your name. They say that tricks are for kids, but this is a game adults play often. Denial at its best. And I find it funny how saying goodbye is starting to sound as good as hello did when we first met. Maybe if I would have stopped answering your phone calls, I wouldn't have to hear goodbye so often. After the first ring, I was there for you. Committed to this relationship and awkward way of communicating. Words starting to mean something different, depending on your tone. You tell me you love me and shit, nigga, I just want to know if you home, because there's no way you gonna keep talking to me like that. Them words like weapons for you. Used as a tool to make bitches bounce back, and I ain't put up a fight in a long ass minute. So you about to get this work that I should have gave my last relationship. My therapist would test my pen, but I find rehabilitation in words. Ain't that what a therapist does? I push your melanin on this page. It's all black and white here, but you could cop a plea. But either way, we gonna shoot the fair, because I've been taking shots. And now I'm white girl wasted. Allowing words to be the chaser to this Henny I've been sipping. In a drunken rage, I spill your blood on these sheets. With no protection from the pad, your soul gonna leak. And we gonna see exactly how these hands work. My wordplay slay niggas. No fashion week when I accessorize the kill with metaphors and similes. Like, I mean everything that I say. So if you punch, I'm punching back like hunger pains. My hunger, different. And you food. For this, I'll put it all on the table. Open your eyes.
Tell us some shit.
Yeah. Wait, snaps.
Snap.
Gotta snap. I feel like I watched the Netflix series.
Thank you.
That was good.
So I just want to know everybody's interpretation of
Shit.
Yeah, that was coming because you were supposed to be listening.
Took us on a journey.
I did.
No, I mean in an amazing way. Like I feel that's why I say I feel like I watched a Netflix series, and I'm glad that you told us to close our eyes because you just really took took us on a journey. Like I felt like I went through your whole relationship just now. Like,
There was trouble
you
in that
definitely gave me that
relationship.
work. Like,
There was a lot of
would you
trouble.
say you pushed my melanin on this page? I was like, oh yeah, that's what's happening
I'm
right
gonna
now.
still shoot the fair one because I'm taking a shot.
So let me
And
ask
now
you.
I'm white girl wasted.
Yeah, it's like that's what you got bars, and that was amazing. Let me
Thank
tell you.
you.
So when you come up with the like, because you said this is what you should have done in your last relationship, but this sounds like real emotion. This sounds like real, even if it's not like a personal,
It's
personal
not always
experience.
personal. It's not always personal.
But I see your vision. You allow me to see the vision with your words.
Right. It's not always personal. Sometimes it's emotionally driven. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's based on experiences and things that I've heard, people that I've known. Everybody has a story to tell, and I like to be able to tell your story through my words, even if we haven't been through the same experience.
Okay.
That's
I
amazing.
like that.
Very,
That's
yeah,
very
nah,
descriptive.
she knows she's very talented. I'm the biggest fan, man. Fuck.
Yeah, you definitely earned another fan. I tell you. For the listeners,
Over there, Swift.
I knew she had bars when she sent her drop in. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh no. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
No drama.
Don't.
I'm just
even
saying.
entice the listeners
just
right
saying.
now. They don't know.
Don't
That's
act
still a
like that.
So
surprise.
let me ask you, what are some because you told us your story about you almost met a creep.
Yeah.
So and what you just talked about in your is that spoken word?
Yes.
In your spoken word. See that, you know what? If you would have said that first and then asked me the question, I would have been like, yeah, that was spoken word. It's more than poetry. Poetry is like
than poetry.
lines and, like Greg
Right,
said, paper.
right,
You know what I'm saying? So I definitely agree with that. But what are some things you think are like toxic in relationships? Some habits you think people should get rid of? Since shit got all serious.
I'm very big on communication. I'm very big on honesty.
Sure.
I was trying to say that before earlier in the podcast. Communication. We really didn't talk about that.
Communication is key. You know, the better you can understand a person and vibe with that person on every different platform of life, I think that brings you closer. I think that's important in a relationship. Loyalty, I think, it all plays a part.
So if you don't have those key components,
Yeah.
you're bound for destruction.
Bound.
And they got to take you somewhere nice. So you can't be a cheater.
take me
Honey,
somewhere
it's
nice.
expensive. This is crazy.
Just be real. Just be real. You know.
Just be
Greg?
real.
Just be real.
Just be real. I definitely agree with that. Be yourself, like my mother will always say, and be real.
Just be real.
Because everybody's for somebody, what Tracy would tell me all the time.
It's true.
Yeah, sometimes.
I mean, I approach every relationship like a blank canvas, right? We don't know exactly.
Do
what's
you?
Gonna, I do. I don't know what's going to come of it. I don't know what
Okay.
type of picture we're going to paint. But at the end of the
trust
So
that.
day,
you don't bring any baggage from
No,
any previous
no.
relationship?
That's
No.
I think that's like impossible, but I believe you. I'm not
No,
going to
I
call you a
don't.
liar. What about you? Do you start everything with like a blank slate?
No.
Because
I don't
that's
believe
why
anything
okay.
anyone says in any relationship, not just a personal lover relationship.
So they have to.
business,
It's the opposite. They have to
friendship.
prove it to you.
Exactly.
So you come in just playing defense for no reason. and
Not
you
that I
gotta-
play defense. I just observe everything with a keen sense of precision.
Okay.
well, I'm an observer too. It's just sometimes people say things without having to say them. So
So you like to give people the benefit of the doubt. I don't. I'm not going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to make sure that you stand behind your word. I'm going to make sure that everything you say, you're going to represent that to the end. Because if you don't, I already knew you wouldn't.
There you go.
Wow.
What are some things you think are
That-
toxic in relationships?
Wow.
If you if you go in not giving the benefit of the doubt, you have to have like a list of things
You
you,
know
look
what
for.
I think is toxic? Staying with someone, like Alex Tracy said, loyalty. Everyone is all of a sudden into this whole loyalty thing. I think that you shouldn't stay with someone out of obligation. I think you should want to be with that person. I think they should make you happy. I think that it should be a relationship that is well balanced, that is providing you health and happiness.
Sure.
Staying with someone out of loyalty is just, that's
Ridiculous.
toxic.
Sure.
Because you may feel so obligated to this person that you take anything that they do to you. That's toxic.
Mm.
So we should stop that.
We should stop that.
I mean, that's the game. You know, it's gonna be. That's what the shit is always gonna be the same. It's not, I don't think that's new. There was women that used to stay with their husbands.
Not just men, not just women, men as
too.
well. That's ice.
Oh, ice.
Not just women. Men stay with women as well that they don't want to be with.
For the wrong reasons, right?
Exactly.
I think going back to toxic, again, communication.
Miscommunication.
It's not.
Communication.
Well, yeah, I agree with that too. Dating isn't what it, or courting, or even talking to a person isn't the same anymore. 15, 20 years ago, it was more interaction face to face, whether on the phone or whatnot. Now, you might not even meet a person or see a person. Everything's so quick, everything's so mobile, everything is so, FaceTime. We're not actually interacting with a person. It's a version of them, but we take it for what it is. And because of that, things are just so quick and can be easily transcribed. It's black and white now. It's not, I can't sense that tone. I can't sense that, what's that person feeling? Oh, I'm going to judge them off that. Everybody's quick to judge. And, that's why I believe with slowing down and just taking things for what it is. Because you got to, learning people is very hard.
Do you think the way a person grew up plays a part?
Most
on
definitely.
Of course.
Most definitely.
their love life?
Most
Of course.
definitely. Yeah.
And
I can say for example, I wasn't raised on, the traditional man meets woman, loves woman, and, I was around a bunch of uncles and even my dad who, might have cheated or might have did things that would have been classified as cheating. But, as I'm growing up as, a man, even my peers, they cheated on their girlfriends and things of that nature. But that's what I learned of, learning that was acceptable.
Does it mean that you don't love who you're with if you cheat?
No, I don't think so.
I also want to say that it's possible to
I don't
break the
follow that
cycle.
shit.
Yeah, it's definitely.
It's possible to break the cycle. And
What?
but now back to you. You don't love someone if you cheat. Is that what
I'm
you said?
asking, is it possible that you love the person that you're with if you're cheating?
Yeah, you love
See, you don't. Most men would be like, yeah, it's possible. Nah, you don't really love her like
No.
you tell everyone else. Inside,
There's no way.
men know. I don't love this woman like I let her think I do.
Right.
That's why men cheat. I mean, that's when
You're gonna be with
men
somebody
cheat.
that you just want to cheat on, or doesn't stop you, or make you feel like you don't want to be with somebody else, and why will you be with them?
But
I
like
don't
Greg
think all
said,
men
if you got
cheat.
communication, it's not cheating. Because if she let you dabble,
See, we can.
If she
we-
lets
If
you
she lets you
dabble,
dabble,
it's
even
something
those
different.
relationships, I still
So you
feel
starting
like,
them up,
what
man.
is that?
No, I'm not gonna say that. If a woman lets you dabble,
No.
if a
there's
woman lets you
something
dabble,
seriously
then
wrong.
that's different than doing it behind her back.
There's something
But if
seriously
a woman
wrong
lets you
with your
dabble as
relationship.
far as being swingers, that's a different thing than being.
Shut up, Greg.
Huh?
Shut up.
You wouldn't be a
Wait, what's
swinger.
wrong?
No, I don't
You a
want to be a
swinger?
swinger.
Oh.
No.
Are you a swinger?
No, I'm
I'm
not
not
a
a
swinger,
swinger.
ladies and gentlemen, everybody listening. What?
Are you a swinger?
Me?
You
Nah,
kind of
nah.
seem swingish.
You a
Nah,
swinger.
no
You-
way.
Y'all dabble.
Then I gotta get rid of these
Swingish.
vests. Swing?
I want the
What's
listeners to be
dabble
very
is?
clear.
What's
That's
when you
King
say
Bo
swing,
Christ that
facts.
they're referring to. Ladies, I'm still single.
And let me tell you something, ladies.
King Bo Christ swings.
Let me tell you something, ladies.
There's nothing wrong with swinging. I'm pretty sure
don't
it's
want
not.
that
I'm
smoke
pretty
with
sure
me.
that you guys
Set
have
that
You
up.
don't want me in your
amazing
DMs.
Set that up.
times.
So I'm just saying. So
What do you
I
say?
don't. The only reason I wouldn't say swing because I wouldn't let another man fuck my wife. It's no way.
Right.
I wouldn't. Absolutely under no circumstances. I ain't never been that horny. I don't understand that part of
So you're
swinging.
not
Let
a
a
swinger.
woman fuck your wife.
Yes, he
Yeah,
would.
yeah,
Because you have
absolutely.
threesomes with your wife.
Why not?
I'm
Like, why,
asking.
you have to. That has to be
you
in
have
your.
to?
That has to be in your package. I'm a man.
I'm enjoying this one.
I don't know. It's
For the
different
followers out
packages.
there, let
I
me
need
just
time
listen.
About these packages. This is
Listen.
why I'm single. I'm gonna be single for
Listen.
like.
No,
What
no,
you
no,
do
no.
exactly what
Like
they
Greg
like.
said,
It's
communication.
fucking ridiculous.
That
You
listen.
usually have a
What
platinum
Greg said is
package,
communication.
A gold package.
Shut up.
A
No.
bronze
See, they be
package.
missing my parts. They only know when I
You
say
have
talk
those
about
kind of
boogers and
packages.
shit. But yo,
I'm
listen
just
to
saying,
this.
like-
listen to this.
But it's not. That's. I don't hold my standards of living to yours.
But you're not a swinger, Greg, if you're not letting another man have sex with your wife.
Exactly.
That's why I say, what you mean swinging? I'm like, well, then that's not what I classify.
Swinging is when you be swapping couples.
I think that's crazy. I would know. So that's why I gotta clarify. I don't
Threesomes
know.
is different from swinging.
Okay, so that's a different ball game then.
Yeah, I think
but I think
like
also,
I said before, there's levels to everything in life.
Bullshit.
No, it's not bullshit.
I mean, everybody's had a threesome, right? No.
Not everyone has had a threesome.
Nah.
I think.
Oh.
Well, okay. No.
I mean, if you guys have had threesomes or not, but I'm just saying not everyone has.
But not threesomes ain't really what they make it look like in the movies. Like it's not that like. You got. That's why it's very tricky because you can't just go meet a girl. Me and my wife can't just go meet a girl at a bar and do things the way I like to do things. That's not how I operate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you have to use protection.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So I think if you threesomes is different. It's different.
And, definitely wrap it up. Like, practice abstinence if that's what you choose to do, but be safe out there.
Sex always.
Yeah.
No. That's why be safe.
That sounds that sounds like hate.
Okay.
We're all about love, bro.
Yeah, I forgot. That's why I said I forgot.
We're all about love right now.
Because you know what? Because if we ever had sex with a condom, well, we never had sex with use a condom. I'll put it that way. What you doing? What we doing? I'm 30 years old. What am I putting a condom on for? I'm not enjoying my life.
Sex is not
that's why I couldn't. That single shit is weird to
for our followers.
Exactly. That's why I don't date because first of all, me and condom sex is not gonna work. So I'm not gonna just serially date around just having sex with different people. No, I don't even want latex up in there like that. So no, I'm gonna maintain a relationship so that I can have sex without a condom.
Nah, see, you're not gonna sit here and tell me that story.
That's true.
Okay.
All right.
That's a fact. That's
Yeah,
part.
do you have-
that's not
do you
the
have-
sole reason.
Do you
That's
have
part of the reason.
no condom? What, raw first date sex?
No, I don't have raw first date sex.
Okay.
I don't have raw first date sex, but
Because you gotta know at some point. That's why I asked. Like,
exactly. And
You
if
gotta know what?
Are we asking that question?
You gotta know what?
Have we ever?
oh no, I'm saying
I'm
like
not
for the sake of
raw
the. I'm
first
saying
date
like.
sex.
I'm saying like with condom. I'm saying we gotta know. That's why I only get in certain situations where we probably not gonna. I'm gonna just go raw. Cause I known you for a while, like we might as well. What we doing? I'm just saying, what you waiting for? Like that's why I say we gotta know
going raw
eventually.
is tricky.
Oh.
Like
Okay.
That's it. So that's why it just sounded funny. I meant like
according
we
to what
gotta know
you just
eventually.
said, I get what you're coming from. Your point.
We've known each other for a while and we've had sex before. I'm not gonna keep using protections.
Can
That's
I
what
ask
I'm
you a
like. I ain't
question?
going up. I'm going to the store for
Do
it.
you-
No, I got it.
We gotta know
Right,
eventually.
right,
We-
right.
That's it. Because what
Right,
protection
like-
are we really
right.
using?
That's
But I'm
yeah,
asking
like-
as a
But coming
woman-
from where I'm coming,
No, 'cause I'm just
we
keeping
gotta-
it band. You know,
Protection.
Nope.
Because
I
that
don't know
wouldn't make
any
sense.
woman. I don't know any lesbian woman.
Imagine
that's
a
friend
woman
or nothing
putting
that
a
uses
strap, a
protection. I
condom
really
on a
don't.
strap on.
When we were younger, yeah, we played around with it. I'm not gonna lie, we put condoms on strap-ons. But now that I'm older, no, I'm not. What protection are we really using? We're not using dental dams. I'm not going down on every woman. So if I don't
Have
know,
you ever? I would never use a dental dam. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, we played with them. We got them in home
Yeah,
health
when you
class
got
and
them
shit
in
like
class
that. But that
and-
was it. But
I
no,
don't think
in
I ever
real
even
life,
seen
have
them
I
shits in
actually?
there.
I've never. Yeah, real like no.
They're big and stupid.
I ain't
It's
never even
stupid.
seen
Yeah,
that.
I'm
shit.
not-
But that's
no.
why if I
Guys
feel like I
don't-
have to use a condom, I would not have
Why are
sex
we
with you.
having sex?
Like
Yeah.
that's why it's very strange.
I
Like
agree.
if I get to the date and I'm
Do
like,
we get tested? Yes. we
that's
definitely
no,
get
that's in the
tested.
con. Like
Definitely getting tested.
Definitely.
I just didn't want to sit here and
so funny.
I don't
It's-
want to live a lie
it's
like
so
oh
funny
always
for
use
the-
safe sex. Like
It's so funny
Yeah,
for the
a lot
single
of
lady.
people
I just want to live.
having safe
I keep it a
sex.
band with
A
myself.
lot of
I'll be
people are
honest
having
with y'all.
sex.
That's why I
That's
keep
the
it a band.
reality,
Like I
though.
keep it a band.
I'll be-
Like, I
I'll
don't-
be honest
A
with
I'm
lot
not
y'all.
gonna sit here and
people are
pretend
not
for the
having
microphone.
sex.
Have
We're
I?
not gonna do that. We're fucking
Most
like
definitely.
Planned Parenthood.
Do I
right
make it
now.
a habit? Nah, I don't make it a
That's
habit.
like-
Should you wrap it up? Yes.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
all the time.
and that's why I
Should
don't.
you wrap
I
it up
couldn't
with
be
a
single.
threesome?
If you,
Who are you
yes.
fucking? You
See,
should
that's
know
what I-
these people. And before we have this threesome, we are getting tested.
That's what I'm saying. We're tested in a. I wouldn't meet.
Yeah,
I don't
yes,
meet
you
women
should.
in a bar and have
To
sex with
answer
them.
your
That's
question,
not-
yes, you should, because nobody answered the question.
What?
Okay.
You should.
Should use a.
Should you use so you should use a condom
Yes.
during a threesome?
Yes.
Why we got tested?
That's when it's
Why?
the same.
I'm not.
That's
I'm
why
not-
I
I'm not
think
going-
I
I'm
just want to make
going-
sure
I'm
we're
not-
not having a different conversation because
I mean,
like
I'm
shit,
having a threesome
if you have a
with two other
random,
women, so
I can only
don't
go
care.
off the experience of what I've done,
Okay.
and it was random, and yeah.
A random, of course. You should always use a condom when you
Right.
have
Random
random sex. I personally,
It was a random threesome.
Have you ever had drunk raw sex with a
Yo,
one-night
let me
stand?
tell you some
course.
crazy shit.
No.
Yes.
Where's this shit?
Yes.
I
Yes,
just looked
I
at
have.
this shit. Look at it's in my notes. Can you still have sex with drunk women? That was a real question I wanted to ask. I have never this new rape culture shit. I thought was already in the works. Like if you see a chick drunk, that's for drunk college white boys. No shade to drunk college white boys, but we're keeping it in the band.
All shades of drunk college white.
No, facts, because we're just keeping it in the band. Like, niggas do not have sex with
No,
drunk
she's
women.
ruthless.
Yeah,
That doesn't
she gotta
happen.
stop doing that. Like every time.
No,
I
it's a
bring it
fact.
up-
No, it's a
all
fact. That's what I'm
shades
saying.
of, not
I'm
just
No, we
drunk
keep it in the
college
band.
white
Yeah, I
boys.
understand.
All shades of drunk people
Drunk,
who take
rapist,
advantage
college white boys.
of
Facts.
women.
I know what
period.
she's saying.
Not just drunk
We're
white
with you.
boys. I'm just saying drunk people who take advantage of women. Period. Even women who take advantage of drunk men. It's possible.
Yo, I definitely had that happen to me too. Like I definitely woke up like, what's happening? And
Me
I just
too.
let her keep
Time's
going.
up, brother. Time is up, brother.
Nah, but I wasn't mad. Like, did I
She
write the
sounded
paper?
like Hulk Hogan. She sounded like Hulk Hogan.
Time's
Time's up, brother. Time's
Me
up.
too. Let me go. Where's my Me Too hashtag?
Where the Hulkamaniacs at?
Nah, but for real.
Ah.
brother.
Can you still have sex with drunk women? I don't think you can now.
If you have been having sex with this drunk woman,
No,
yes.
don't say that because what if that
Like,
drunk woman
see,
doesn't
Nah,
have
it's
sex?
true.
No. Your
That's
question
true.
was, can you still?
Can you still? Because it used to be.
That's what I mean.
Because now the
no,
rape.
I'm not
So
talking-
that's an
That's
age
why I
question.
wanted to- I
Within
really-
age?
I wanted to clarify with drunk white boy drunk sex and regular me. Let me give you some Hennessy. We're not feed you Hennessy.
Right.
Let's sip some drinks together.
Right.
Okay.
But that's the thing. I drink. She may get drunker than I do.
More than
Can
likely
I hit now?
she will.
Oh, in the old,
If she says yes, then
it's
yes.
tricky now. I would be like,
I think
You
you,
never
should
know
use
these
your
days, though.
discretion.
Oh,
If
If a
she's
woman,
passed out drunk, then no, you're not.
No, not
having
passed out,
sex
not
with this
passed out.
woman.
if a woman
Not
is
passed out. That's
overly
different.
drunk,
Yeah.
then as a
Oh,
man,
it's
you
tricky
should
now.
use your
Passed
discretion
out, no.
and
Hell no.
not.
No, then
Nah,
that's then
passed
not
out
have
is
sex with her.
passed out is drunk college frat boy sex. Like
Okay,
that's
so
different.
then
Like,
no, you're not having sex. But if your woman is
Look-
consensive and she's saying, "Okay, cool, we going in," then we going in. What are you talking about?
see,
If that's your woman and your woman is drunk and she's like, "Oh, babe, fuck me," then
Yeah, fuck her.
you know what's crazy? I was on Twitter.
If
I don't
that's
pay
your
attention
woman.
to Twitter
Again, if it's sloppy, no,
it's
fellas,
sloppy?
don't.
What you mean
If
if it's
she's sloppy drunk, no. If she can't stand, if she can't talk, or she can't operate regularly, nah, leave it alone. Let her sleep it off.
shit. What do you think about in a relationship?
But what if she's
'Cause
horny?
I wake my wife up with sex all the time, and is that
I mean-
considered like?
I mean,
it's
again-
borderline, right?
Does she
No,
want
I
to
think if
have
you
it?
in a
Again,
relationship-
Like she's not.
if
Don't
it's-
say of course.
I think if you're in a relationship, we're having sex when I want
Because
to have
some women, I don't know what they're gonna do. Some women would not. They're not okay with that. Like that was in my questions. Like, hold on. So nice when I just want to get things started. Is that like, what are we doing here?
Nah,
Do I gotta
but-
wake you up first? She's like, nah, just go in.
So
I'm
you
like,
just
I bet.
started it.
Oh, no,
I'm going in. So
yeah,
that's why.
I mean, but if she giving that consent, throw it in right
But
there.
you have
exactly.
to. That's why I ask, because things are different with. I only know what happens in my house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can't speak for everybody else. But,
The same as if she wanted it, she can just start sucking it and jump on it.
that's always what man's gonna be like. Hold on, now wake me up first. Nah, that's it. But it's different with women.
Is it?
Of course, you can't really do
I
that.
think
You
you
can't
guys would be
really.
surprised how much
do that.
women love sex.
Yeah, because my shorty's not gonna tell me no either.
You know what's? I wouldn't be with a woman that tells me no. So that's why I'm just
Nice.
asking. Okay, so I respect that. So that's good. That cheers to everybody getting that shit off. You know what I'm saying? More hate, more love, guys.
hate, more love.
Now, on to,
Especially love today.
speaking of swinging, I want to talk
Swinging.
about this Quincy
Oh,
Jones.
the swinger.
Yo, listen, ladies, I'm telling you.
You would be
I'm
perfect
hosting
for
interviews.
that
Anyone been to a
lifestyle.
swingers club before?
I wanted to go
I
so
really want to
bad.
go. Can we all go like group trip?
Nah, see, this is the thing though. I don't want to see dicks out and all that. Like, I was like, I thought about it, like, oh, that's gonna be
Yeah,
crazy.
that'd be
And then
weird.
I was like, nah,
Imagine walking
it's
into
gonna
a
be
swingers
mad
club
horny
and you
niggas
see
in there. Like, I don't know this
Richard
shit.
Pryor in this one. You see Kevin Hart.
Kevin
in a
Hart
swingers
and Will
club.
Smith and some shit. That's why I'm saying, like, I'm like, that shit sounds.
Come on.
Nah, it sounds fun. But then
I mean,
I'll probably
it
get there and be
is
like, the
Kevin
fuck am I doing? Like, I really feel like I get there, like, this is crazy. Like,
Just go for the
Isn't
experience.
those like invite only? Like, how can
No,
you?
you can become a
Oh,
Remember?
I know you
somebody
get
that's a
a
member
lot
of
of
one.
lists. Are you in on any parties?
I'm not.
Okay.
I mean, I've known people that went
Do
to
you know
some,
any
but
parties,
I'm
bro?
still trying
You
to.
seem like you know.
Nah, not those kind of parties.
Okay.
I'm not that. I don't. Maybe I don't.
I
I'm
know
not that
somebody
king.
that-
I'm interested.
No, I know somebody
I'm
that's a member
interested.
of one. I've just never gone with them.
Would you like to go?
I would definitely like to
Would
go.
you like
just
to go?
Like, I just want to, it's
For
called
as a
like
group
a
assignment,
voyeur,
I would
think.
go.
As a group assignment?
Like, I
Would
just
you
wanna
go,
be-
Greg?
No, I'll
Definitely
go.
with the shit.
Yeah, let's go. I
I'll
just
go by
wanna see.
myself.
We don't
I
have
just-
to do anything.
We don't
You
have
can
to go
just
to
go
Atlanta.
to watch.
Oh no, it's a lot of Atlanta's tricky. I don't see. This is why I don't know. This
We gotta
scene
go to
sounds.
Atlanta.
I don't wanna go
Can
to
we go
Atlanta.
right here
I
first?
can go to Atlanta.
In New York?
I'm good there.
So listen, this is serious though. With the Hollywood, all this shit that's going on with Hollywood, like you said, Richard Pryor and fucking what's The Godfather, which makes The Godfather crazy. It just came up on Netflix. Can't even watch it now. But like, is that like a thing? Like, does that? How do you feel about Marvin Gaye's music, knowing that he might have been like with another man? Does it change things for you?
No, it doesn't. It would possibly explain why his dad shot him back then during that time.
Oh shit! They said he was on drugs. The niggas probably came home and see
Gay.
some shit. Like he was probably like, no.
was
Like,
on- Pause.
No, but I think
Richard
Does it change
Pryor.
things for you?
didn't they say that in
Richard Pryor, it was in his stand-up though.
yeah,
Like he
no.
said, like yo, I
Richard
saw
Like
Pryor
him.
didn't shot
VH1
me.
VH1
Yeah.
did a special about Marvin Gaye's dad being a preacher and he shot him because of that.
I didn't know that. I never heard.
Yeah,
that
okay.
before. I thought that
Alright.
was.
I think it was like a behind the music or something like that.
That's
I've
crazy.
never seen a Martin Luther King, a Marvin
Whoa.
Gaye
I was gonna say, damn.
behind
Whoa.
his music.
If
Not,
he was,
not during Black History Month. I don't
Right.
want to hear that right
Whoa.
now.
Say
I was
that
like, come
right
on, don't
I
do
had
that
a
today.
dream, but it wasn't that crazy.
Good man, Martin.
Don't do that to me today,
Oh.
please. I can't handle this.
Gonna
Not
ban
I'm like,
good man, Martin.
wrap this podcast up. It's good. But cause I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna tell you some crazy shit. I don't care about Richard Pryor. Like, oh, that shit didn't change it. One thing, that's why I brought it up, because when I heard, what's that shit that Frank Ocean song, Thinking About You?
Yes.
I fucking love that song.
Love
When
it.
I heard, when he came out, like I heard that song again, and it was actually different to me. Like I was like,
Why? Because you found out his sexuality?
not because of that, but I was just thinking like, is this song about a man? Like I was
Why?
really,
Why
I
do you
don't
think about that?
It was just the one. No, nothing else
That's
with,
why
with
that's
it.
you.
It was just the one
And
song.
not me.
Okay.
I something about that song. It was like,
I love that song.
Yeah, no,
No?
so.
Everybody loves that song.
No, I mean, I just generally thought it was a love song, but
Yeah,
I know
just
he
thought it was a
did.
love song.
I know he did come out shortly after that.
that's what I'm
and
saying.
it was like, did it change the perception? Nah, it was
Not
a
for
love
me.
song.
It was just a love song.
It's that one song specifically. I don't know. I was just like,
Cause then
Like-
you think about that song, then you gotta go like my favorite song from him is Nova King. So then you gotta go back to that where he's like obsessed and kind of like in this.
Do you think hip hop is eventually going to start accepting gay rappers?
Yes.
they have to.
They have to.
And you know what's crazy? And it's not
It's a tricky
necessary.
world, man.
Huh?
It's a tricky world.
I mean,
Nah,
I think they
you know-
do amongst themselves already. It's
Yeah.
just not well known. It's
That's what I
not
was gonna
media.
say. And
Let's not sleep. Like, come on, let's be serious. It's 2018.
what's that shit that Takeoff said? He said, "I don't hang with queers." When he
Yeah.
said that, and he took the heat.
Offset.
5 years, whatever. Sorry, I don't know the Migos still. Maybe
He only knows Quavo. He's the Beyonce of the group.
that's pretty much. Who else you need to know? But I know you're gonna say Takeoff, and all. I know
Mama.
the argument. But like he said that, and I was like, bro, you can't do that these days. Like I was really like,
No, he really couldn't do that these days. But I mean,
if you listen to old shit, like 2010, they was talking crazy, but not in a bad. But now you just don't do it these days. So, do you want to be the one to make a diss track to a gay rapper? No, no one's gonna do that. So when it happens, like you just accept it. It's the world.
Are you guys feeling Bobby Lights?
I didn't hear it.
I heard it and I did like it. It wasn't bad. It was interesting.
I think
He's not
A
horrible.
little
He's actually a good
explicit for
rapper.
me, in my taste, but
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, I don't want to
But-
hear a
He was
dude
pretty
talking
good.
about getting fucked by another dude. I'm gonna keep it
But-
a band.
can he rap? Yes.
Yeah, he can
The
rap.
mechanics of him as a rapper, like he's a coherent, good rapper.
he is.
But he's
I
gonna
like
be
Bobby.
rapping about fucking dudes.
Yeah, well, that's his thing. And
Well, I don't think
Nah.
his music will be.
Will that be
about
successful? That's a whole nother
Nah, but
story.
it's not
That's
even
what
because
I'm
he's
saying.
gay. It's like I said in the car. I don't want to hear Nicki Minaj talk about how wet her pussy is. I don't want to hear my favorite rapper talk
Where's
about fucking
Nicki?
bitches anymore.
Why hasn't Nicki been on Instagram?
Nikki sleep because Cardi got that seat next to Anna Wintour.
Hey,
Jesus Christ.
Trending,
Is-
She
trending.
had that seat last year. Y'all
Trending.
remember that pic?
Wait, so
Crazy.
I don't understand. I don't know what's going on with Nicki Minaj. Am I out of the loop?
Sorry.
Do you guys think Nicki's pregnant?
By who? Not Nas.
She's just throwing questions out there. Don't
Somebody's
like.
That's what I was like.
Yeah.
Yo, I never heard that.
He was like,
There's
where?
a
Where's
female
this in the
rapper
notes?
Yeah, Little Mo. I mean, not Little Mo. What's her name?
Remy Ma?
Yeah.
No, it's not Remy.
Why? Then okay, Little
Wait,
Mo.
are you? Is this the?
Are you giving us tea?
I'm giving you tea.
Yeah, is this the
Sip
latest
slow.
news? So you know this personally from
Sip slow.
your Uptown Connects?
Sip very slow.
You think
There's
she's
a female
we-
rapper that's not Remy Ma.
Are we breaking a
That's
breaking a
pregnant.
story on the More
Is
Hate,
it Nicki?
More
Is
Love
it Cardi?
podcast?
Is it Cash Doll? Is it a rapper? Which female rapper is pregnant?
Oh, they said Cardi was pregnant, but
She's not pregnant.
but she
Fucking
but she
bloated.
clapped. Yeah, she clapped back at
I didn't
Tammy
say-
Roman for that.
I'm just saying it's love.
Nah, she's
Female
not
rapper is
pregnant. I mean,
pregnant.
Can a female
It's
rapper
love in
last
the
as a
air.
mom? Not like a Remy mom.
It's
a
love.
mom,
It's
like an
love
actual.
in the air. It's love in the air.
Definitely
I
love.
don't know.
More hate, more love.
All the
No?
time.
I don't think Nicki's pregnant.
Can a rapper be a mom? Can a female rapper be a mom and still get out there and do it?
Yeah, why not?
Why wouldn't she be able to?
I'm just asking. I think it'll be like
You like what?
Beyonce.
I couldn't imagine.
That's so.
Beyonce's not a rapper. It's different. It's a different
It's so
dynamic
cute.
to it.
I love
Beyonce is a
that.
performer.
I really, really.
Beyonce, you can't. I wouldn't even. That's disrespectful
he's
to be
so
Beyonce
happy
to
for
even
her.
bring her in that realm. She's just different.
Oh no,
I
we
don't
know
give a
we
fuck
know
what
she's
Beyonce
a
did.
Jay
You know what I mean?
Beyonce fan. She clowned who she clowned in the last episode?
Who's that now?
Oh, Rihanna.
I never
She's
clowned
no,
Rihanna.
she's no Beyonce.
She's not. But I love Rihanna.
Okay.
Do y'all watch the four?
You was a little harsh.
That's tricky.
You was a little harsh.
Rihanna.
Rihanna's no Beyonce, but I love Rihanna. Rihanna is her own person, not to be compared to Beyonce.
No, that's what Tracy said. You did compare her.
She's no. Okay, I stand behind that. She's no Beyonce.
Nobody compared her except you.
It doesn't matter. She's no Beyonce.
Who's saying she's
now I'm going over my notes.
just in case I had to reiterate that she was no Beyonce.
But who said she was like Beyonce?
I'm just saying.
Just for future
She's just-
reference,
she's
in
just
case
making
a
it clear.
motherfucker
Just
wanna
in
make a
case anybody
comparison.
wanted.
Jay was snubbed on 8 awards.
And the reason why
And-
I said that, let's not forget, was because of her Grammy performance.
There's
Who?
nothing wrong with her Grammy performance.
Yes,
It's
it was.
mad that she's a little
Yeah.
chunky.
I'm trying
she
to
sat
I'm
down
with
twice.
Rihanna. What you
She was
saying?
because you mentioned that she was out of
She
breath.
was out of
Okay,
breath.
so what?
There's
Oh,
a
that's
lot
what
of
that
chunky
meant?
artists.
I didn't connect the dots on that.
There
when you
is
said
a
it.
lot-
I swear.
She sat down
did.
twice.
She
First
my-
of
said
all.
There
Oh,
is a
she
those
lot-
was
were
out of
shots.
breath. Now all of a sudden because she
You don't
gained
like
a
thick
few
Rihanna?
pounds-
I love thick
There's-
Rihanna.
It's not that I
See,
don't
now
like
we're in
thick
person.
Rihanna.
See, now my notes.
You
Who
know-
said
Here
I
we
didn't
go.
love thick
I didn't-
Rihanna?
I didn't
Who said
catch
I
it.
didn't love thick
You
Rihanna?
throwing shots
There
at
are
thick
plenty of
Rihanna.
thick women who can keep up with the cadence, who can dance,
You're
who
not
will
gonna put
not
that
be
on.
out of
Wait,
breath.
what did you say on the last show? You put it
I
into
said
Monique.
that
Here we go.
Monique doing the
Monique
Beyonce
was
Crazy in
practicing
Love.
to do
and
that. She was
Rihanna has
taking
been
dance
performing
classes
for
in order to
years.
lose weight. That's
Rihanna
what she
has
was
been
doing.
dancing for years.
So what? She was
Beyonce,
no.
please.
Who said she was out of
Bottom
breath?
line is, the bottom line is she was out of breath. The bottom line
No, she
is
wasn't.
that was a
She was
mediocre
fine.
performance. The bottom line is hail to Beyonce
I like
because
her
she runs
performance.
that
She was
shit when it comes
Hail
to
to
entertainment.
Beyonce.
When it
Hail.
comes, when it comes to
She's like an
performing,
adopted Carter. I don't get
Beyonce is the woman that we look up to as a performer,
She
as
using
an
hand gestures,
entertainer.
ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen.
Who looks up to Beyonce
As a man,
performer?
who do you look up to as a performer? You know who I go to?
Not
Chris
Jay.
Brown.
Oh.
Chris Brown. Nobody is fucking with Chris Brown when it comes to those dance moves. Nobody is fucking with Chris Brown when it comes to performing.
Okay.
Beyonce's up there. Chris Brown's up there. And
Facts.
that's what we have.
Chris Brown is.
Chris Brown is up there, but did you say facts to Beyonce as well?
Who's better than
I-
Beyonce? as
I'm
far
the
as a
original.
female?
She said Beyonce, whatever, in a rap. I said that's disrespectful to Beyonce. Beyonce is different. Beyonce, I don't even
Top
talk Beyonce
female
with regular
performer,
people.
Beyonce?
Yes.
Of all time in the world.
No,
No,
not all
not
time.
of all-
She's
not
saying
of
currently.
this time.
Currently.
Of our time.
Currently.
Who's better than Beyonce?
Beyonce was at the
performing?
Super Bowl. Like that.
That settles the. That's
Yeah,
it.
like that's it. It's
The
over.
dust has settled.
Like, they gotta be
Making
different.
this
You gotta be
face
different to
trade.
do the
Who's
Super
better
Bowl.
than
Like,
Beyonce?
yeah, I'm not even going down this road with you. Like,
Say it, Trey. Who's
You're not
better
dead
than
ass,
Beyonce?
like-
I'm over this whole family conversation. I'm over their whole family for real.
Why?
wait, you know?
Do you hate black success? Do you hate success?
During
Do
Black
you
History
hate
Month.
powerful couples?
During
Do
Black
you
History
hate a
Month.
lot
I
of
don't,
money?
I don't.
Do you
It's
like?
not that.
Do you
Alright.
hate struggle stories that made it out of the dirt? Jay-Z lost 92 bricks.
She's so annoying.
Back to the
Yo,
Jay-Z references.
That
Her at name, by the way.
Jay,
want-
you
want-
That's what I'm telling you what. If we don't get Andre, goddamn it, we may have a title shot because
might.
that shit is different. Like
Lenny,
you're funny.
holla at us. Lenny.
Oh
Yes.
man, but yeah. Why? What's with your Beyonce?
What?
Like,
I don't
like
have a
why?
thing.
What is
I don't
it?
have a thing. Listen, it's not a thing.
Is she
it's not
getting
a
too
hate.
much? She's getting more hate. You
I
just
don't
wanna
know.
give
She
it
about to
more.
get a lot of Navy tweets though.
Huh?
The Navy's gonna come out after her. Rihanna Navy.
They don't have to because I love Rihanna.
But you
I
got
don't know.
even the
Rihanna's
Rihanna.
up there as performer.
No.
She is.
Rihanna
She
has
is.
I'm
never
not
been
gonna-
known for her
She
performance.
is.
Yeah, I was gonna say I never even.
World tour. She's still.
It's different. She's different, bro.
No, I think the music is different. Her music is a little bit more
One quick
explicit.
sidebar. Can we get past the fake dancing? Like, why every female act gotta have a MJB? Like, why they got? Can we stop that? Why do they keep
all
doing that?
using the same choreography.
Speaking of fake dancing,
That shit
Little
is
Kim,
weird to me.
Little Kim is horrible.
Little Kim is completely
sick of
horrible.
her.
I wish you would let go of the Diddy shake.
Not horrible as in horrible like Little Kim is
Can we
horrible.
get to
That
this?
dance move is ridiculous.
It's
No, that shit is like.
ridiculous.
I think she's the reason I noticed it. Like, all right, it's not. Come on, what are we
She's
doing?
gotta stop. She's got to be stopped.
Okay,
love
so we
Little
we
Kim,
we
though.
can
She
all
has
get
to
rid
be
of
stopped.
that.
She has to
Okay,
be
we're on
stopped.
the same page now.
Damn, Queen B
Who's
fans.
the
Her name is
who's the
Tracy Orlan.
new? I guess is Cardi the new face of the.
Cardi's the new face of everything right now.
I guess so. I mean, I'm
And
not mad at
here
it.
for it. I'm
She's
mad
not
at
the
it.
only face.
Well, after that
Yeah.
Super Bowl
It's another
commercial,
thing.
Yo,
I'm definitely
I'm
Barty
here for
Gang.
Barty Gang.
And
I'm definitely Barty Gang after that.
I would
Great
exactly
Super
go
Bowl
and put a
commercial.
label on myself. Like
I'm
I
here
don't
for
do
it.
the labels, but like,
I like Dreezy. What's her name? Dreezy.
Treason.
yeah,
I like her.
I liked her before, but I heard a song
Early.
recently. Her and T-Pain. That shit just like.
Yeah, I didn't. Was it her and T-Pain or was it her and who she just released a song with?
She just released a song with 2 Chainz. But,
2 Chainz, yeah.
But
But it was a
I
couple
know-
years
I
ago.
know-
That shit with
yeah,
T-Pain like
I know-
won me over. I was
I
like,
know
yo,
what
she
song
can
you're
actually
talking about.
sing. Like she actually has talent. But is she the face though?
She's a face. Greg, no,
You sure?
All right.
I'll wait.
Greg's,
I'll wait.
yeah, but he's who else? Cardi, face of everything.
I like the conversation.
Yeah. Cardi's blowing up right now.
Speaking of Cardi,
Uh-oh.
let's talk about powerful couples.
Oh
Hmm.
no, we're considering her a powerful
Cardi.
couple. Her and
That's what I was
Offset.
gonna say. That classifies? I'm not
kidding
rolling
me?
with that.
It's a
like-
little early. It's a little, I don't know. It's
I'm not rolling.
It's
I'm
not
not
a year
rolling.
yet. I don't think they live together yet.
I was gonna do. That's what I was gonna say.
I don't
He
think they
didn't
live
even-
together yet.
not
So
doing
you
that.
know
As
they
far
on my type of
as
time.
You gotta buy.
As far as
Most mentioned
2018,
couple, you want to call them the most mentioned? Okay,
Sure,
cool.
I'm
But
rolling
we
with
as
that.
far as
definitely call them-
2018, are they not a powerful couple
You gotta
in hip hop?
have. You gotta have 100 million to call yourself a
Right now.
powerful
They're
couple.
not Cardi and Offset.
Too soon.
No.
They're not
Yeah,
hot.
I'm
Soon.
not making
They're
Hot,
not a
yes.
couple.
Hot.
No,
Yeah,
hot
couple,
Yeah,
yes.
you gotta be
Yeah,
Power
the
clear.
couple.
hottest mentioned couple
It's a
right now,
level
but y'all
to
not
this
making
shit.
no moves like with
And I'm not. That's not even. That probably sounds shady, right? But it's
No,
like
It's
no.
levels.
No,
It's levels.
totally fair.
It's like, you gotta have 100 million to call yourself a power couple. Fuck how long you. Even if they just got like
Will and
Nas
Jada
and
power couple.
I like
Nas and Nicki,
Amber Rose
if
and
that
21
could just
Savage.
happen,
I'm not
That
calling them
would've
a
that would
power
have been a
couple.
power couple.
wish
And
they
But
Even
you
if
want to
Wiz
know
would get back
why
together.
that can't be a power couple?
happened.
Because
Wiz
Nicki
moved
already
on.
dumped
To
herself down with
who?
me.
Who's he with?
hold
Oh,
on.
you don't know who he's with?
She
I wish
did.
Bless
Amber
you.
and Wiz would get back
I
together.
can't
Thank
even.
you.
I can't even. You're not
She
dead ass,
dumped
right?
herself down with me.
You
Who,
dead ass.
Nicki? Yeah, she definitely did.
You
Why did she
too?
date him? And then
Are you not dead ass?
Nas smutted her out. He
Whoa,
smutted her out.
what do you mean smutted her out? Were you there? Like, what?
So sorry for Queens.
How you gonna say that?
And I'm from Queens. Rep
This is
Queens.
good. This is escalated
Hey.
quickly. You're not
Sorry.
serious.
Yeah, I'm definitely serious.
Queens and
Nas
You don't
smutted
feel
her
that-
out.
Hold on. So let's
Nicki
time out.
dumped
Let's
herself
we'll
down with
progress
me.
down to Nas.
Yes.
That helped her.
Helped whom? She helped him.
How?
What do you mean
Instagram
how?
followers.
Wow.
Karen Civil. Which one was first? Karen Civil was before Nicki. I don't keep up with the shit, but I can tell you. Karen Civil was before Nicki, correct?
Yeah. No. Karen said. Well, Karen said.
'Cause I could be
around with
wrong.
Dipset.
No, I'm saying when Karen Civil, because you said she stepped down when she dated Meek, which
I agree.
no, but that's why I want to get this right. Anyway, let's just, maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, please let me know. But at that point in Meek's career, she was on the decline, and she grabbed that nigga to hold on to for
Okay.
dear life.
Now,
So it's not like
I'm not disagreeing with you in that.
So you,
She needed him to keep that relevancy
but it wasn't.
because he was hot.
But
He
he
dropped
didn't-
the Fire album.
Okay, go ahead.
Took her from Safari, whatever the case may be. He was popping at the time. She needed him for the credibility at the time. But that was dumbing her brand down. When you look at Nicki, you don't look at her as someone who will go date a street guy like Meek Mill. Not saying that there's anything
So
wrong with Meek
blame
Mill.
her.
But
Don't
I
blame
disagree
him.
with that.
I disagree. She need a street nigga.
Yeah.
That's why-
a street nigga.
Yeah.
This is what I'm
Not
saying.
that
Like, that's
nigga.
why I'm like, nah, I'm not rolling.
She need a street nigga, but not that nigga.
Listen,
She
let me
don't
tell
need
you.
a
She
street
dumped
nigga.
her brand down
Dumped her brand down. What?
to be with him. No, I'm
No.
trying to get. I'm trying to get
That's what I think.
a summary of what she
should've never
said.
dated
I
him,
gotta get some of
period.
this.
She dumped her brand down. You don't agree?
No, listen. Let me tell you. Can we? I want to take a quick sidebar. When Hov, that's why I know Hov is a
Cut me
genius.
off.
That's why I know Hov is a genius because he knew what he was doing getting Beyonce. I'm not saying he needed her. I'm not saying she needed him. But
Shit, yeah. I
Yo,
mean, somebody
that
that's 11
shit
years
was
younger.
like,
Definitely a business move
yo,
as well.
I'm
How
like,
many
yo, this
years
fucking
younger?
guy's
It's
genius.
11?
definitely a business move
So
as well.
my idea
I
of
need to
power
get an
couple
11-year
is
younger
like,
chick too.
right. So like that. Like,
I'm at
Then
things
becoming
Greg
a
Cheese, by the
business and
way.
all that?
right.
Get
We watched
out
their
of
growth from what
That is a
2002.
power couple.
Kidding me?
We watched their
Yes.
growth from
That's the
2002.
epitome of
Right.
a power couple.
Agreed.
Right. That's where I was going. So
Agreed.
my standard for the shit is like, you guys gotta.
Yeah.
I actually like them as
Yeah.
human beings, like
Yeah.
with the Obamas.
Alicia
you know what I'm
and
saying?
Swiss as a
Yeah.
power couple.
You know
I
what?
don't
They're a
know,
little.
I'm sorry.
I didn't
They're
watch
a
them
little
grow.
shady 'cause I'm
No,
still
no.
saying Alicia still was the homewrecker. She came up in there. With
That's
the wolves.
you know. I
You
wanted to
can't
talk
wreck
about
a
all
home
that.
that's already
Yes,
red.
we are.
Wait, I
We're
wanna
not
get
gonna
into
You
that.
can't wreck a
She came
home
in
that's
with the
already
swoop.
red.
What?
Can't wreck a home that's already red.
He was still married when they was fucking around, so therefore it is what it is. Let's not call it. Let's not
Man, listen.
shade over the fact that she.
Wait, hold on. So what's wrong with that? If she just came along and was like, but you don't know my, and he was like, oh, you know what?
That's
What
what
is
she
your
did
name?
at Common.
I don't know that. I mean, I don't know, but I'm just saying as far as when he met Alicia, if you feel like, I'm not saying it would break my heart if my wife met some other nigga and he was like, oh, sorry, we're in love now. But if you meet somebody you feel like is better for you and they can make you a better person and take you to the next level, by all means, I'm telling you, like, don't let me hold you back. So with that Swiss Beach shit, I was like, listen, this sounds like a dirty game, but I'm not mad at you, bro.
Game.
It is a dirty game.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
That's
It
why I
is.
say I'm like,
Cause he was still with his
He was
wife.
still with her.
but I'm
He did the affair with.
Do it
Nah,
the
How
but
do you
way.
guys
It's
know
not.
that?
It's different.
How
Listen.
do you guys
They
know
came
that?
out, it was in
It
the
was
news.
recorded.
No, listen.
Recorded.
Can I just say one
Pub-
thing about
public
that?
record.
The ex-girlfriend came
Who
out and
spoke
said
about it?
It was
Rashonda?
It was public record.
Did Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats agree to that?
Yes, Swizz agreed to that.
Did he say that was accurate? Did Alicia
didn't
say
have
that
a-
was accurate?
Interview. She interviewed.
Did Alicia do an interview? Did Alicia say that's what happened? Did Swiss say what that?
When I say
Is
public
the
record, it
side
means it's
woman ever gonna come out and say,
Googleable.
yeah, that's what I was doing?
Why not?
That's not a term,
yes,
but, you know.
I took your nigga. Yes.
She's not gonna do
I
that.
took your
She's
man
not gonna
from
do
you.
that. She's not gonna.
Yeah.
No, she's a
She's
different
trying
kind.
to
That's
say
why I
face.
respected
Let,
it.
She's a
let her
different
go.
type of
Let her
woman.
go.
She's
She
trying
got
to
a
say
whole
face.
point she's trying to make.
She's
So
trying
go
to say
ahead. No,
face.
no
She has
point.
No,
a
but
brand
that's
Okay.
it's
She's not
different.
gonna
Alicia
do
Keys
that.
not the type of woman.
Alicia
That's
Keys
why
is
I
not
say they're
gonna do
different,
that.
and I respect them
She's
differently
not gonna do that.
because they didn't do it
Listen.
and wasn't all on the front page news.
If
He
you
did it for
were
love, I think.
married, if we were married and I took your nigga from you and he left you,
Wait, did you take
King,
That's what you
King,
do?
by the way, because
No.
we're in Black History Month and nobody should be
what I'm
referred to as a
saying
nigga.
is,
Listen, niggas gonna
Sorry,
nigga.
you're right.
what I'm
Okay.
saying is,
Because we all kings and queens at the end
Mashonda
of the
lost
day.
her man.
Lashonda lost.
Wait,
now
so-
they vacation
But there's
together.
a way to do things. There's
Now
a way
they
to do
vacation
things.
together.
That's fine.
So obviously
That's
Mashonda
fine.
wasn't
They
that
worked-
hurt.
Yes, she was.
As
They
to
worked
where
through their differences.
She had to
You can't
They had
work
to
through
blend
that.
their families.
If you
They
that
got
hurt,
kids.
you're not working through that.
They got kids.
Please.
They have a whole situation.
Please,
You
exactly.
have to.
We have kids. You can see your kid. You can do for your
Man,
kid.
you doubling
but
back
we do
like the
not
dribble.
Have to be together.
Doubling back.
No.
No?
We
Yes?
do not have to be together. They're you're gonna
So you-
vacation.
so you
with your-
believe they
you're
was-
It's
gonna-
different.
You
It's
believe they
You know
was
what, I'll tell you.
separated?
And they're freaking celebrities.
The-
Had that been a regular,
The viewers can't see
Nah,
the eye
how
roll.
we
That's
but
not
know
true.
that's how
You
it
believe they
would be.
That's
weren't
not true.
together? They were separated? When
You know what's
that
crazy
whole
about
thing
that?
happened?
The fact that she went on vacation with them, I
Yes.
respect. I'm like, oh, she actually probably respects
Yeah,
their
it's
relationship.
over now. She probably got her own situation now. Time has gone past.
We-
Like they.
So obviously
that.
she wasn't that hurt.
What you mean? She's supposed to be hurt
She
forever.
knew probably that relationship was over.
Still what? There's still a way to do things.
How? What's she wait? What's she gonna wait for? Let's go through the divorce proceedings. Let's not act like we don't love Let's act like we don't love each other for 8 months until Tracy feels like it's Trey Poetic feels like oh, it's time now, and then we can come out. What's
Y'all
the
beating
difference?
her up, and I just saw Waiting to Exhale the other day, and it sounds like the same situation that Angela Bassett went through when she was trying to get away from. Huh?
I haven't seen that in so long.
Nah, I know.
You've never seen. Oh,
When did that
so
shit come out?
long.
I haven't seen that shit.
Nah,
Like,
BT did like a little run
okay,
through the other
got
day.
you.
so
That's
I-
funny.
I
I probably should
caught
watch
her.
that again. It
Yeah.
probably make me feel guilty now.
It sounds similar to that Angela Bassett situation. That's all I'm saying.
But anyway, I respect it. I understand that you think they should.
Bullshit.
See how I
hide
bring it
their
home? I
relationship.
bring it home.
No, I think they shouldn't have had a relationship. But that's
Now
just-
back to Nikki and Meek,
Yes.
and that's how we got there. We were talking about power couples.
Right.
which they were not.
Right, correct.
Oprah and Stedman.
Nah, they're not a power couple.
Oprah and
They-
Gail.
That's what. Oh, wait.
Well,
Is that? Are you?
Well-
are you insinuating?
well then.
Are you
Am
implying-
I insinuating
Well
or am I
then.
just stating a fact?
Wait, you think they're
Stedman
lovers?
They've been lovers. Stedman is the stand-in
I ain't
man
never-
that makes it look okay.
That's why I wouldn't call them a power couple. I'm like, I don't
because
see
when
him.
Oprah
Like,
and Gail were
called the
Oprah
More
and
Hate,
Gail,
More
they
Love
were
podcast,
also
by the way.
Yeah, this
accepted
is-
to
this
be
is-
gay
Michelle
at
and
that
new
Barack.
to
time.
me.
That bomb, I ain't know.
Michelle and
Drop that
Barack.
I mean,
shit.
not new. I heard it, but
when
it's like,
Oprah
oh,
and Gail
okay.
were
First time
Oprah
hearing
and
it.
Gail, it wasn't okay to be openly gay. So yeah, we needed a Stedman to stand in, and he did.
You think? Wow,
And,
that's
and
But
crazy.
now
so
what?
you
We
think
gonna
that
change
now-
that now? No, it just
You
is
think
what it
that
is.
now, after everything that's happening,
Why?
they wouldn't
No,
be
Nah.
happy?
no,
The
and,
old
no,
school,
no,
and-
no, 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 no,
I don't think
Really?
it
And Bill Cosby, her life, fuck out of here. No.
Nah, it wouldn't be like that.
I'm
Damn.
just saying.
Nobody, yo, don't
She's Oprah.
don't try that
She's
Amara
Oprah.
Galen
That's why I'm
Necklace
your
shit.
fan.
She's
That's why
Get
I'm a
outta
fan of
here.
yours.
Don't-
I'm just saying.
Stop,
I'm just
stop.
saying.
Oprah.
No, she.
Damn,
She's
Stedman,
Oprah.
you ain't getting
She
no
is
love,
Oprah,
but I'ma
she's
show
never
you
been
love,
about
Stedman.
scandal.
Stop.
She doesn't need
She's
What's
Stedman.
your
never
at
had
name
a
and Twitter,
scandal.
She
Stedman?
doesn't need Stedman.
She needs Stedman to stand.
Is
in
it
and
just
play that
Stedman
role.
on
Nah.
Twitter?
I think
She
Oprah
can't
has
be openly
solidified.
open.
I'm trying to
I
find
think
out.
Oprah
What's your
has
at name,
solidified her
Stedman?
position
She
in
cannot
this
be with
world
Gail.
without Stedman.
She
If
cannot
she
be
leaves Stedman
openly
today
out
or
with
tomorrow,
Gail.
Oprah is still going to be Oprah. Oprah is
She
still
could
going to be
leave
the
him.
woman who has
Listen,
been
listen.
successful for all of these
Listen
years.
to what I'm saying.
Stedman may have been there to
He
support her,
didn't
but she
make
would
or
have
break
did it
her
without her,
career.
and she'll
He did not make or
continue to
break
do
her career.
everything she's
But-
doing
But
right now.
he was the stand-in when it came to relationships.
I
and
think
et
now,
cetera.
if she wanted to be whatever she
He
wanted
definitely
to
was
be,
the first
she
man.
That
can.
was it. He was her first man. He was the only man.
I mean, I'm
Has
not.
there ever been another
I'm
man?
not forecasting the
Why do we
future.
always
ever been
have to
another
put
man?
a man and attribute it to a woman's
There
success?
hasn't been another man. There hasn't been another
Why?
woman. We're not tripping.
If Oprah runs for president, Stedman has to be there.
Been Oprah without Stedman, but what I'm saying
She's not gonna
she
do it
needs
solo.
Stedman to
So
stand in
if
as
Oprah
that
and
position.
Gail
The viewers
was
can't see that eye
together
roll,
like
Annie.
you're insinuating,
Yes, like I'm insinuating.
do you think in 2018 Oprah can't run for president as with the Gail by her side?
No, as her fucking best friend, yes.
As
As her
her
woman, no.
I don't think. Yeah, like I don't think she would do it because I think they're just older and different.
Yeah.
But I think if she came out, it wouldn't be like.
Queen
It'd
Latifah
be like
came
Bruce
out.
Jenner, my nigga. Like it would be like.
Look at Bruce Jenner.
But it would be like everybody would be like,
Exactly.
oh my.
She's not
You know,
doing
listen, you
that,
gotta
yo.
think. We're,
She's not
you're,
doing
You gotta
we're
be
young.
politically correct.
No, fuck that.
All right.
We're
Wow.
we're
Not
young.
doing
That's
that.
it.
We're young and realistic.
There
As
goes
far as, like,
Andre.
a middle-aged-
Andre, I still drink it.
Oprah is
As
too
far as a
old.
middle-aged-
She didn't come from that time.
But listen, as
And he
far as a
doesn't,
middle-aged woman in America, when if Oprah came
So
out, she'd be like, oh my god.
Fuck around
They would treat her like
and
Ellen. Like it would be a big thing, and it would be a fucking parade, and it'd be.
She don't need that.
That's what I'm saying. It wouldn't be bad. Like nobody
No,
would
but
be
she
like.
doesn't need
Oprah
that.
could do her thing. She could pop up at Pride
But
one
why?
week.
But why when
and
she's
be
it's already is what it is? Why?
At the end of the day,
Bring that
Oprah
drama into her
probably
life
wouldn't
now.
do
Why
it.
you keep saying drama?
That's drama.
No, it's not.
It
What's
is.
up with
That's
you?
putting your whole life back into the.
So is
forefront
it drama for
what?
you as a woman?
No, I'm not Oprah. The fuck?
And there you go.
There we go.
You're not getting a toaster. You're not getting a toaster.
Exactly.
I'm
Exactly.
not
It will
getting a
not be
toaster.
Christmas
Like-
bonus at the end of this. I'm sorry. Andre for everybody.
Oh,
No.
listen.
See?
Fuck it.
That shit don't even fizz no more.
I
Like,
know that shit
You
gone.
see the level you don't put yourself. You always should feel like Oprah. You should
man,
always
shake that
feel
shit up.
like
Get some
Oprah.
bubbles. And
Oprah yet.
Oh my god.
I feel
Listen,
like
man.
Oprah.
I'm not
You
Oprah
feel
yet.
like Oprah?
I feel
You
like
feel like Oprah?
What-
I respect that. Like you're on
I'm
top of the
working
world.
towards being Oprah. Are you not, Tracy?
Yeah, I said I'm not
Alright
Oprah
then.
yet.
Oh, you should have dropped that.
Stop what?
Well, I don't want to be Oprah.
Got that $1 million. Ooh, ooh.
You supposed to be the DJ.
And think
I don't have the
You talking
speaker
about-
outlet and all that. What's the Bluetooth?
think it's a little late in the game. For
Oh
me.
my
Way
God.
late
See,
again.
all right, segue to something else. They're late.
Segue to something else. I mean,
Listen, man. I mean,
it is what it is. And always gonna be what it will be.
what about the people listening? Because we're over our hour and a half mark. But what about the people listening that are cuddling their kneecaps tonight? That are really sitting home like, damn, I wish I had somebody. So what should they do? Soul swipe?
No.
Tinder?
Nah, we clearly
No.
said in the last episode, porn.
No.
What?
Clearly said in the last
We didn't
episode.
say
No,
that.
that's not. If they go listen,
We-
Slide in my DMs.
oh,
So you provide porn?
Man,
Nah, I
she's
don't
fake.
provide
She's
porn.
fake. She's fake single, by the way. Don't do
What do
that.
you mean now I'm fake single?
Is he
I'm
snitching?
completely
Because
single.
she's listening now.
I'm
Wow.
completely single.
did you just snitch?
No,
It looks that way.
no, I didn't.
No,
Cause if she's single, she ain't got nothing to worry
I'm
about.
not worried at all.
Are
Okay,
you?
so maybe
They're
maybe
going on that date tomorrow too.
With who?
Mm.
on Side Bitch Day.
Yeah.
Oh, I got something to do Side Bitch
It's
Day
not
too.
Side Bitch Day, first
The
of all.
15th is Side Bitch Day.
It's the 12th tomorrow. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
I thought you were talking about. I'm talking about Valentine's
Oh, the
Day.
15th.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the next.
Los Angeles. I'll be in your area.
You don't know what Side Bitch Day is?
I don't know.
In case
I
you
don't
wanna
celebrate
get with
that
me.
day.
Listen, Side Bitch Day
I don't have the double
is
pack.
when you have a
Oh,
girlfriend,
wow, Greg.
but you tell her like, yo, Valentine's Day, damn, I'm working late.
And
But you know what? We could go out the next day.
You know what? I'll pay for
So
the
when you
meal.
go out the day after
I'm
Valentine's
telling
Day,
you that right now.
ladies who don't know, if that's when you got invited, you're a side bitch.
I'm not going to know with anybody the day after the Valentine's Day.
So you're not a side
If
bitch.
we
There you
didn't
go.
out on Valentine's Day.
Listen, you just asked what it was.
So you
I
never
And I'm
heard,
working,
oh, I gotta
so-
work on Valentine's Day?
I am working Valentine's Day.
Nah, she's
oh,
wor-
so
she's
you're
work-
doing.
She's working on
So
Valentine's
you're
Day.
taking the side bitch out. You smart, my nigga. You smart. Oh,
That's
you
what
working?
it
till-
is.
Me on
you
the
working
other
till like
hand,
11, right? Okay.
What time you get off?
I'm not at
Now
work.
she's doing a double. She's doing a double. Yeah. I've
I'm
been
not
there
at
all
work,
day.
so
Okay.
I got to do OT.
Okay, we'll move on.
California,
I
I'll
don't
be
wanna
in your
see it.
area
But so the
February
people-
14th. You know, I need a date too.
Now that-
Talk to me.
I thought you had
Things Greg say.
Valentine's.
What's your favorite slow jam?
What's your favorite? Like, what's your favorite
That's a
album?
good- that's a good
Because you need
question.
more than one. What's your favorite album? Because when you fuck, you gotta put on the whole album.
A whole
Maybe Chris
album?
Brown with
Why
45
y'all always
songs
do
if I'm
this
off
with
the
the
white
music?
Henny. What?
Nah, we ain't dancing on
Oh,
that.
I'm sorry.
Always asking me for
I
my
know what you.
favorite
I know what you
stuff.
want to
You know
listen
what I
to with
could do?
music.
I could do RKellyTP2.com.
Which one? That's what the.
Somebody took me on a
That's
date
the
to an
one,
R. Kelly
um,
concert.
That's that one. I'm
Yeah.
trying to
Greatest
think.
X.
Yeah, greatest sex, Fiesta.
Feeling on
Yeah,
your
okay,
booty.
okay.
Feeling on your
Yeah, yeah,
booty.
okay.
The
That-
greatest.
Oh my God, I
that-
went to a
that-
concert and he performed all of those songs.
I'm telling you.
This was back
That's
in
that
like
heat right
2000
there.
and...
Don't just
Going
say
back.
no to
That was
the
before.
night.
That was before the
Yeah,
worst
facts.
day.
You gotta have the whole.
Yeah, that was actually a
the
good
whole
day.
album.
I
She
could
asked
get
me
with
out
that.
that day. I said okay.
All right. My favorite album. I think I'm gonna go Trey Songz Ready.
Oh my God.
Jupiter Love. Put that on. We gonna.
Okay.
What were some songs off that? See, this is where you were supposed. We gotta.
Nah, I was
I'm trying
trying.
to
I was
think- I
trying. I
really-
was trying to
I'm
talk
bad
to the
with
person
albums,
with
like-
the speaker
This is my
system.
fault.
Okay, so
Yeah,
no.
it is. You can still rectify yourself right
It's
now.
too-
I don't think I like one.
Why?
album.
We want to hear Jupiter Love.
It's too late.
So can you have sex to music?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know because you said you don't like listening to.
But you
know.
don't look like you have sex to music.
Oh
Me?
wow, that's horrible.
What do you think of me? Is it my hat?
Very savage
No.
like.
No, not savage.
Yo, that you know what's crazy? That's why I said it can't be one album. Like it gotta
Yo, who said that?
savage. Like,
Yo, who said that?
Greg,
Is it my hat?
you look like
no
a savage.
facts. Like
Are you like what Tracy is saying? Are you savage?
what you mean a savage? What does that mean? What do you mean by that?
Now you don't know what a savage is.
I'm asking what you mean by that.
I don't know, like there isn't any foreplay, there isn't any like it's just, you know,
Ooh.
straight
Yeah.
to the point.
That's-
That's
That's
valid.
Get back to it.
That's valid. Like you gotta be wet. Like you know what I came home to do. Just be. I'll get
That's
it ready.
not the vibe that you were getting.
I'm not. Nah, it's a fact.
Like,
But I would though. Like if
it's
we went
like,
on
sure,
a
if
date.
that's what you want, all right.
Yeah,
fine,
if you
I'll do
wanna
it,
like
but
let's take
no,
things slow.
what is
I'm like,
that?
alright, I guess.
This guy.
That's kind of obvious with you, Tracy.
Like,
how-
but that's
how do
weird.
you
Like,
think
is
you
it my
look?
hat?
How do you think I look?
How do you
tell me
think?
what I
How
look
do you
like?
think your sexual look is, Greg?
I don't know.
Sexual
What is
look?
what is Tracy's sexual look?
Why are you gonna ask Greg? That's so odd.
Yeah.
You seem like you wanna like not mad candles, but like shit's got to be like.
She's too picky, man.
It seems like perfect. Like it seems like it probably got to be perfect
You ain't gonna
circumstance.
figure
Tracy
it out.
probably like strawberries with
Nah,
cream.
probably
She
not.
said it in
Really?
the last episode.
I said it.
She definitely said it in the
What did
last.
she say?
You didn't hear the last episode?
I
All the
did.
followers heard the last episode.
You know what?
and
But,
you didn't hear
but
them?
I think it was different. It was a different circumstance. Now that like we're in person and all that was said, like now I'm
Exactly.
looking at it different. Like
Yeah.
that's why I
Now
Yeah,
I can
Oh,
visualize-
so maybe you could do
Acceptable
like the
Right.
details behind the
Yeah,
strawberries and
definitely.
Greg,
champagne.
you look like the on the couch type of person.
I mean, couch, sink,
I don't know,
bathtub.
what does that
It don't
mean?
it
Like-
don't matter to
You
me.
look like the
But
couch.
the
type of person.
spontaneous
Stairs.
sex is one too. That's part of my sign.
Stairs?
Gemini.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. That's what
I'm
I
not
do.
fucking on the stairs. That's someone's.
What kind of person do I look like?
Preferably them.
What kind of person you
Wild
look like?
and freaky
I don't think
and...
you. Nah, I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you too open on the podcast. I don't know.
Nah, man. She's gotta be the bed, and it gotta be made, and it gotta be this, and it gotta be that.
Made.
Let's do it, man. Like what the
Hey,
fuck?
man, what do I look? This is Venetian time.
Yes.
Fucking
Yeah,
Yes.
Make the bed for the
100
queen.
count
You
bread.
lucky you got this problem. Right.
Egyptian
Right.
cotton.
Yeah, you look too.
Egyptian cotton.
I'm sleeping already. I'm going to sleep. You
Okay.
trying to do it or not?
All right. Freaky,
Like I said,
boring,
savage.
and
Boring?
Whatever.
That's not good.
Go ahead,
It's
Cat
not
aside.
boring.
Don't say boring.
No,
My 8
I don't
minutes of
have-
power
no,
pump
I
is
don't-
fine.
no,
You
I
said
don't-
I'm
no,
boring. You said I'm boring.
Make the bed. I don't have to make the bed. The sink, the counter, the floor. I don't care. I'm going. Tell me. Tag me in. Let's go.
That's fine.
Okay.
Maybe
I'm
I am
Macho
boring.
Man and
Yeah,
Randy
I'm
Savage.
like,
My
the stairs.
You said I'm
like, why are we
boring.
doing that? Like,
What?
I'm like, you want to fuck on the stairs? Don't be stupid.
All that.
Why not the
Don't do
stairs?
it.
All
What's
that.
wrong with the stairs?
What's wrong
Weird.
with the stairs?
All that.
Nah.
Depending on the
Not the
mood,
stairs,
listen.
man.
All
Anywhere
that.
could
Anywhere else, the
be.
stairs is just
You
great.
want to go right here? Oh, shit.
The stairs.
I guess. Listen, man.
There's nothing wrong with the stairs.
100.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Okay.
All
That
right.
shit
I
don't-
was,
that's
You don't
weird.
even
I was
pop
trying
it
to.
up.
Yeah, I was trying to.
She's gonna be sticky. Like, oh, what are you?
Right.
Oh, no. What are you doing?
I don't want to shake it.
Don't shake it.
Do you think the time in music video, like, do you think the time of women dance? Because I know Fat Joe tried to bring it back with this last Tupac shit he did, and I didn't watch the whole video. I just saw a clip of it. But I saw him like with champagne. He was in a strip club. These bitches shaking ass. I thought that time was over. Like, because I was thinking about people. We used to pour. Not we. I never did it. But like in music, they used to pour like women champagne all over strippers. Like, I think it's
Degrading?
not degrading, but it just transitioned to a different.
I love the word association, by the way.
Yeah, degrading was
Right.
like, oh,
He was like,
shit.
no, I wasn't going
I
that
shouldn't have
far.
brought- I shouldn't have brought it up.
Yeah.
Like, you took the fun out of
Hey.
it.
You want to pour
Forget
champagne
it.
on
You know what I
bitches?
mean?
I guess that's why we don't do it.
Disgusting.
That's dope.
That's what he's
That's
saying.
dope. Champagne? No?
Support
Not
champagne.
Andre. You're not gonna fucking pour Andre
What
on
are
me.
you talking about?
Still talking to you, Andre. Want to give us a sponsorship
so
deal?
you're
I'm
talking
with
about
it.
pouring champagne on women, right?
Yeah, you think that's dope?
But not Andre.
That's but
You
see
was
that's
talking about it in
I
the
was
video.
going there and then she called it degrading, so I just
Oh, in the
got
video?
on.
Hold up, pause
Nah.
for a second, wait, because we was talking
Yo,
about a
what are
video.
you talking about?
Exactly.
Right.
No,
She
she's
said,
talking about-
that's cool, let's do that.
No, I
Yeah, but I was just rolling.
Nah,
I was rolling.
no.
I was rolling.
Let's go.
I was rolling.
Check that
No
spin,
idea.
though.
We was
Check
talking
the
about a
spin.
video.
Yeah, I didn't
Check
know.
it.
I don't know.
I was rolling, so I didn't want to say shit. I was like, all right, we're going there, I guess.
All right.
We went there.
You guys were talking about a video?
Listen, man.
No, we was talking about what you was talking about.
I was
Whatever
talking
you
about
said.
during sex.
Oh, shit. Pour champagne on you?
Why not?
That's cool.
Yo, you know what's
And like
crazy?
lick it off her body.
I'm
No,
with it.
Y'all not into that.
Nah, I'm
not
with it.
Andre.
I'm with
It can't be
shit.
Andre.
I was talking. That's why I said it
That
before.
shit
Like, I've never
about
done
you
it at a
being
party.
bad.
Like I've never
Then
done
I
it like a
gotta-
rapper's point. But I've actually used. I got.
I'm a
crazy. I
triple
was reaching
pack.
for the champagne.
shit.
Like, cause and Cam and Paid in Full changed. I was like, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Like I swear to God, I saw that shit. I was like,
when he was the
I was
movie.
like,
The
I'm
movie.
gonna
Got to.
grab.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna reach for the champagne. I'm gonna do it. So
Got to.
that is like, it's happening. As far as pouring, like that's like extra. But anywho, so Greg,
Yes.
what
See how much better it is when we're together?
Exactly.
Say y'all
I
don't
can
feel
feel
that.
your
Say y'all
energy.
don't feel the vibe.
Anything.
here, get some more sour diesel. You
I can
tripping.
feel everyone's energy.
You was asking me a question, sir?
I forget
You
what
look
I was
like you
gonna
can
There we
like
go.
be big. You big on vibes.
I am.
You can feel vibes. I see that in your vibes. Like just
But
like
see, I think
beads and
you make.
crystals. I feel that.
Beads
for you.
and crystals?
I feel like you already
Are
made
you into
your
that?
decision
You into that?
about what you,
You should
want
get
the
into
vibe to be.
crystals.
You
I
want
can't
people to
control
come
what
to
the
your
vibe is
vibe.
gonna be.
Nah,
No, you
said
didn't hear
that.
what she said. Are you into beads and crystals?
You should get a crystal.
Oh, I like instant
What does that mean?
stuff.
A crystal like crystals tell your calm you.
Oh, I thought it
different
was some
crystals
kinky
for
shit.
different
You said
things.
beads and crystal. And
No,
No, that's
like
what she
anal
said. I was
beads?
tryna-
You're thinking about anal beads?
My G, you said beads and crystal. What am I supposed to? Y'all talking about
But I'm
mojos
not
and
talking
shit. I'm
about
thinking
anal
about
beads.
okay.
I'm talking about beads like
Okay, so go ahead. As we were
reading
saying.
cards and things like
This is only the second episode, ladies and gentlemen.
You just roll with it. You just roll. What you keep talking to them for? Talk to us.
No, I'm talking to
Greg
everybody.
likes the
Okay,
people.
thank you.
Greg
Greg loves the people. Over there making
Greg
love.
loves the people.
You know?
He's looking to find a
It
date.
is-
on the mic, y'all. He's
You
really
getting all sensual with the microphone.
No, I'm
For the
just-
ladies, do it
Oh,
for the
man.
ladies. So
Let's
let's
go.
go. Do it for the ladies. I think we all should freestyle right now.
freestyle.
Go ahead.
Say
Kick
like
it off.
five, everybody do like 6 bars.
I don't got bars.
Wow.
But go ahead. Go ahead.
I really don't
Talk your
think-
You
shit.
got bars? Wasn't you a former? Oh, let me.
A former
that's,
what?
that's another.
All right.
That's
I'm
another
freestyle.
A
podcast.
form of what?
In my
Rapper.
Not rapper.
You
See,
rap?
I don't want to say. That's why it's weird to me.
Wow. You keeping secrets from me?
No,
A form of
I didn't.
what?
That's why I
I
wouldn't even bring that
won't
up.
tell
A
your
singer.
secrets.
No, I don't sing. I don't.
I didn't say singer.
What?
You said singer?
You singing?
No, I
I'm
want
not
you to
singing.
hear bars.
Oh.
I want to hear your bars. I mean,
No.
I
got
wanna-
bars?
I want to hear
Yeah,
your
you
bars.
suggest-
suggested. You
Yeah.
said
Yeah, you
everybody we
said
should
it
all
like-
freestyle.
If nobody else is gonna do it, I'm not gonna do
She,
it.
Tracy
I-
blessed us.
I did.
You did.
She blessed us. She
You
had
did.
niggas close their eyes and she
I
changed our
felt
lives.
it. I
So
felt
don't
it.
say.
I felt
It's
it.
one of my favorites.
So now-
by the way.
So let me hear what you got, Bo.
No, I
No,
remember
you
that.
brought it up.
Nope, I want to hear what you got.
I don't have bars.
Right.
That's, I'm,
You
a,
a
I'm a
DJ, I know
podcast.
you
I
got
just
at
like to
least a
talk.
couple of
I don't like
Nah,
to
I have
rap.
no
It's weird.
bars.
You have no bars.
Nah.
Okay.
Have you ever made music?
Have I made music? A long time ago when I thought I was talented.
So, you tried?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I think everyone who
Bars.
likes rap tried. No, at some
That
point,
doesn't
like,
translate in bars. That just translate in, all right, I could find myself creatively being different.
Did you know when to go? Like I knew like I'm like this sounds crazy. I can't do it. Like
Oh, like
I was like-
just to go, like, all right, go.
No, some niggas don't realize they can't rap. I just
No, some people.
so when I
No,
heard myself,
that-
I'm like,
no,
man,
I realized.
I think everyone knows how to rap.
What?
not I can
No.
I think everyone.
I can rhyme really well.
No.
I can rhyme
Okay.
really well, but I can't rap. if
So
that
let me
makes
hear you
sense.
rhyme.
I don't have like that. That's why it would be weird.
But
Can
then
you do
you
it on
put
the spot?
everybody
Can
on
you
the
sing?
spot. You put
Nah,
it up.
normally I would, but
Can you
like
sing?
I'm not.
Can't. If I had a falsetto, I'd make everybody
you
fall in
sing.
love with me.
Can you sing?
You
If,
can
if
sing.
you
That
if-
means
Can
you-
I sing?
yeah, I think you
No.
can.
No.
Oh, you just an
I
instigator
can't sing
then.
at all.
She just.
You're just an
She's
instigator.
not about to drop
Right.
her bars. She's not about to sing.
She tried to
She's just trying
segue.
get
You know what?
I wish I could rap.
Because
I
she
would've.
wants to be the
But-
moderator. This is what happens
What?
on that chat. On the
Oh,
chat when she was like, "Oh, I want to be the moderator."
It's not that I can't rap. I can rap. I
So
can't
rap.
sing. I'm not gonna rap.
Come on, give us some
But you
bars.
said you
guys
can
are
rap. You
not
just said
I
doing
did
it.
a whole piece.
How?
You did.
So go ahead.
Yeah, like I wish I had bars. 'Cause I would do it. 'Cause you don't
I
weird
don't
it.
really have bars
Go
off
ahead.
the top. It's more like.
some bit.
Oh, I
Shit.
thought she was about to
off
go
the
right
side.
now.
Cause it sound like that. Everything
Yeah,
I
go
say
ahead.
is kind of like smooth. You be feeling the groove. Everything is cool. It's like damn, dude. But I'm nah. I ain't
Hey, there we go. She, you might have something.
No, I got a little
Pull
Wait, so you have bars?
No.
Oh, see, don't give us that fucking.
That was like 2.
Oh yeah, you gave
2.5.
us. Give us okay. All right, I guess nothing is free.
As long
in
as
this
you know,
world.
I'm counting.
Exactly.
I'm counting with you.
All right,
Count
that-
with you.
I guess better than nothing at all. So, would you become an artist if like the right
No.
sick? You didn't even let me finish.
I don't- I
Because
would
you know
never
what?
become
You
an
said to
artist.
me everything is about. Everything
A
comes
bag.
down to a bag.
It does.
So don't fucking tell me you don't have a price.
I don't. When it
Stop.
comes to that.
What?
I'm not
I
gonna
don't
let you
like
lie to me
told
now.
you
Here's
That's
the
a lie.
thing.
That's a fucking lie.
That's a
'cause
lie.
I'm
I'ma tell you why
trash,
it's
and if
not
a
a
nigga
lie.
gave
That's
me,
a
if the
I'm gonna tell you why
contract
it's
was
not a
right,
lie.
You
Nigga,
become
I'm
the
like-
best rapper alive.
No.
I'm like, you
Word.
gonna put the auto tune on it, and I'm gonna sound like
At
everybody
At
else.
least I know how. At least I know how my
Listen.
music want to sound. But
Whenever
I'm
you
just
guys
like,
are-
Where do I go?
Sign me
Aviani?
up.
Where do I go?
Oh, wow.
I'm like,
thought
are they
that-
out there?
I thought Streets was outside.
I'm like, are they out there? Cause shit. Wait, so you telling me
Whenever
for a
y'all
half a
done.
mil and a
Whenever
Cardi
you have
contract,
your
you wouldn't
done.
take it?
She's ready.
No.
For a half a mil and a Cardi contract, you're
No,
telling
no.
me.
Look
you're
how
crazy.
miserable Cardi says she is. Why would I do that?
You don't
She's
think you can handle
miserable.
it?
She
That's
wouldn't take it
marketing.
back.
That is
She's
marketing.
miserable. She's
I think I can
miserable,
handle
but
it.
she
I
wouldn't
don't
take an
think I
ounce of
can.
it back.
I'll be like, you know what? It's gonna have to kill me then,
Here's
because
why
I'm gonna
I
have to know.
can't handle it. I don't like people in all my business. I don't like having to do things on a schedule. I don't like people being around me so closely.
Be independent.
I don't like having to be in the public eye. I don't like fame. I don't like people, really.
You got a whole business.
It's
I
different.
have
It's
a business.
People
It's
doing
a
that now.
difference.
business.
Exactly. I love the people who come in here. I
It's a
love to
difference in
interact with my
entertainment.
people. And
You're on the
I
time
don't want to be
schedule.
on the stage. I don't want to be at the forefront of anything as far as entertaining people and people wanting to dig into my business. The people here, they just know that I bring a good product. They just know that I make good juices. They just know that my product is good. They can come here, enjoy a good lunch. Everything is straight.
Oh, so
They're
you're a
not trying
different
to dig up.
character. You're a
She's
different
still-
I'm
character.
not a character.
What
They're
you mean
not
a character?
They're not
I
coming
mean, she
here
puts on a
every day
different
expecting me to do
facade or
anything.
behind the
face
scenes.
They're not.
For the business
They're
owner.
not seeing me out at
Just like the
Walmart
different-
taking my picture.
Right.
They're not
You know what I'm
tracking
saying?
me down, seeing
She-
like,
she-
oh,
so
she's
she's
doing
not
this, she's doing
She's
that.
not in
Right.
the
She's not.
public.
She's not
In the-
Annie. She's
in the
the raw
You're like,
deal
"Hi,
juice
nice
bar.
to meet you."
Yeah.
I'm not
nice to
high,
meet you.
nice to meet you, but this is a raw deal juice bar. You have to maintain a certain level of professionalism, right?
Hmm.
No?
No, we want you to be.
I'm me. I'm not.
I'm Annie regardless. You
See,
come
in your
know.
business,
Here's
you're
the thing.
you all the time, right?
Here's the thing. Let me tell you
Listen,
something.
if they
You
click
see the
on
way
that,
I look right now?
Any nigga who's ever
I
did
would
business
never
with
be
me
in
for
my
whatever
juice bar
amount
looking
of
like
check,
this.
whatever
I'm
amount of money, be
straight,
like,
no
listen,
makeup.
only difference is
You don't have
Carlton, and that's
makeup
not a
on?
secret. I don't have
Hell
that.
Alright.
But that's just my
no.
business.
I
But-
don't have
but
no makeup
again,
on.
I'm the same human.
My hair
That's-
be
that's what I
pulled
was trying
all
to
the
say.
way
Yeah.
back.
But what-
I
her-
have
y'all
on-
listening to this?
I
I
have
am.
on, like-
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
She doesn't
We were
come
cro-
to
we were-
work with any makeup on. She just.
I don't come to work with no makeup on. I come in with a simple plain black wig, hair pushed back. I come in dressed in
Again,
like workout
different- it's
clothes.
different.
I come in like, or not even workout clothes, just like all black.
Why?
Because
I
I'm
mean,
working.
We're gonna have to edit
I'm
this
getting
out, I'm pretty
dirty.
sure.
I'm cutting up fruit.
And now I'm
Shit is
pretty
Wait,
splashing
hold
on
on.
me.
What you? So. Okay, I guess that makes sense.
What?
What I just said, right?
What makes sense?
No, what you're saying? You said
No,
you're,
what did
you're,
you say?
We're gonna have to edit this out somehow.
Why?
You want this on air?
Why not? Yes.
Okay.
They know what I look like. And the thing is,
I mean,
go
no, I was
out-
saying it makes sense when you said you're a different.
Yeah, you're a different
You're
character.
different,
You're
like-
not.
It's not that I'm a character.
I didn't say
I'm the
character.
same
I
person.
didn't-
All right,
Character-
maybe that was the
getting
wrong.
dressed to
Yeah,
come to
I'm not
work.
trying to be extreme in degrade or
I'm not
anything.
getting dressed to come to work. That's the thing. I'm just not.
But you just went. You went along your guidelines. You said you have to be on the time schedule. You have to be bossed around, tell what to do.
I'm
You
not.
have to look a certain way.
I'm not.
You went through all of that.
How am I being bossed around?
When's your times?
What time?
When's your operations of?
You don't even
hours?
see a time on the window, do you?
I don't. I'm asking.
You
I
get
open-
it
I was asking.
when you get here.
I get here when it's not that I get here when I get here. My hours are from 9 to 5. I try to be here anywhere between 8 to 9.
So can I ask you a serious question? I mean, not serious. I guess
Still time constraint. If not, no.
because as a
How
business
is it
owner,
a
I know
time
I kind of
constraint?
work for
That's
them.
what I
Like,
have
I gotta.
employees for. That's what I have
Okay.
employees for, because my employees come and open the store when I don't feel like opening the store.
So she doesn't even have to be here.
I got it.
I mean,
Exactly.
I mean, I'm
that's-
not. It's not a right or wrong thing. I'm.
We got
I'm
here
always
because
here because at the
we were
end of the
talking about
day,
a time.
I'm always at here because at the end of the day, this is a new business. I have to make sure that it's here to get it off the ground. I have to make sure that it's here, that it's ran properly the way I want it to be.
Right.
But don't get it twisted. If I don't want to be here, that's why I have 3 employees.
Okay.
Simple.
What's in the chocolate?
It's nothing like that, but no, I'm working. I'm getting dirty. I'm cutting fruit. I'm doing all kind of shit. I'm not coming in here.
Looking just like this just now.
It's different when you have 10 customers in here. 3 people are ordering like 3 different drinks, 4 different blended drinks, 3 out the juicer. It's different.
Well
You're
then.
not gonna come in here and see me in heels.
Where you going, Bo?
Yeah. You're not gonna come in here and see me in heels. Sometimes I do
Gotcha.
when I have things to do, like if I have somewhere to go.
I
but
understand.
Well.
hell no,
That's just not smart.
hell no. When my people see me out, like they come in here, like I would go out to the club or to a bar, to a restaurant, they see me dressed up and stuff. They be like, "Wow, I didn't know you be looking like that."
You know, I have a question I wanted to ask. What's the importance of celibacy nowadays? Is it important? Like, if
There's no importance.
if
in
you was dating
celibacy.
somebody and they said they were celibate,
That's a horrible
and
segue, by the way. If that was a segue. What?
I'm just
What
asking.
am
a
I
question.
talking about that has anything to do
All
with
this,
something
all
to
this
say?
could be edited out. I don't care at this
Well,
point.
just
but
roll with it.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, she's trashing another co-host on air.
Who?
You know,
You?
Me?
Yes.
Saying I'm trashing him.
You did.
Trashing me?
You did.
I'm trashing
but,
him.
Wait,
yeah,
how?
I was trying to ask the question. She cut me off again. Like, it's been like
Greg
11
is very
times.
hostile with me.
Not hostile. You just cut people off all
Greg
the
is
time.
hostile.
I haven't said anything the
don't
whole
do that.
episode.
Greg is hostile.
Yeah.
He's
I mean,
very hostile.
When Tracy went, she had her piece. When she went, she
So
had
did
her
I
piece.
cut Tracy
you
off
guys
or
talk.
did I only cut
Nah,
you
it's
off?
not about talking it out. It's just truth. You cut people off.
So did I cut Tracy off?
No.
Only you.
Yes.
So don't say people. Just say you.
The truth is the truth.
Doesn't that make
Pause
sense?
this.
Doesn't that make sense?
Y'all be cut out. Don't worry.
Do I cut?
Look so fresh.
Do I cut Bo off? Do I cut Bo off?
No.
So don't say people. Just say you.
The truth is out there.
So you don't feel like I cut you off.
You did.
Bo, do you? Where's Bo?
He went outside. He said, talk it out.
Did he really leave?
He'll be back.
Why did he leave?
You can't talk now?
Why did he leave?
Don't worry about it. He'll be back.
But anyway, you always feel like I cut you off. How come nobody else feel like
You
I
did.
cut you
You
off?
can hear the playback, and I know for sure.
I think you just feel that way.
All right. When I'm gonna send. I'm make sure he sends you the playback so you can hear how many times you cut me
Is
off.
it cutting you off or just interacting with conversation?
No, you cut me off in mid sentence
I
several
disagree.
times. 11 I
disagree.
counted.
I disagree.
counted?
But why are you counting?
I did
Yeah,
count it.
that's kind of weird that you're counting.
Because I'm analytical like that. On a
But that's
production
kinda-
standpoint, I am analytical.
But that's
But you
kind of
gotta
weird
just
that
roll
you're
with it.
counting.
Not
It's
trying
weird
to
that you're
no,
counting.
she never cut anybody off.
It's weird that
except
you're
me. That's
counting,
what I'm
and
saying.
it's weird that I'm not cutting anybody else off but you. And why you feel like that?
Why I feel like that? Or that's how it is on playback.
So do I interrupt Bo during his conversation?
Nah, don't pause it. Keep it going. Like you said.
Do I interrupt
That's what I
Bo
said,
during
we-
his conversation?
What?
No,
Don't worry. I'll chop this
Do I
out.
My name is
Interrupt
King
Tracy?
Bo Christ. I will not be into. No, I'm saying.
No, seriously, like why do
Tracy,
you?
I
And
tried- I
then
tried
why are you
hard.
Listen,
counting?
on the playback, it's gonna sound like it was just conversation, and instead of picking it back up when you like, well,
Am
you
I
cut me off.
interrupting
If
you
just-
and
I'm saying like
changing-
as far as the
Am I
listen-
No,
interrupting
she said,
you
she
and
said,
changing your
see,
topics?
Now she's getting louder and everything.
No,
but
I'm
that's-
asking you a
bro, she just-
question.
No, but I'm trying to say when
I'm
I was
asking you
trying
a
to.
question. Am I interrupting you and changing your topics, or am I interrupting you and interacting with your topics?
You said, "Oh, that was a horrible segue." By the way, I'm like,
That
huh?
was.
Like,
What? Like that's
No,
not
that's-
really
instead,
inter-
instead
that-
of
but
instead of
but that's-
rolling with it.
But that
That
listen,
wasn't
if you
an
listen to a
interruption.
Rolling with
podcast,
it.
if you
that was
listen to a
not
podcast,
an interruption. That was me
that's what I
saying
was gonna
something
say.
after
If you
you
listen to a
said what you
podcast,
said.
if you say, "Hey, so what about celibacy?" Damn, and she says that was a horrible podcast. We just roll. If you just roll with it, people
Transition,
won't.
horrible transition.
I mean, sorry,
Horrible
horrible segue.
segue.
Pardon me. A horrible segue, and you just roll with it. People don't catch it. But if you say like, "Well, you didn't have to do that," then they're like, "Oh wait, she did," and then that's when they like it goes off the rails. So if you just roll with it, like, I'm not
But
saying.
That's still not me cutting you off, though. That's
No,
me
does
saying
that
what I'm
make sense?
saying
Not to just
after you
like
said
if you're
what you said.
freestyling and you stumble, and because a nigga like, "Oh,"
No,
and you fuck up.
I get what
But
you're
give
saying.
me
I
another-
get- I
give
get-
me
Keep
another
it back
example.
going instead of
Give me
instead of
another
being like,
example
"Yo,
of me
fam."
cutting you
I mean,
off.
That's
I
what I
mean,
hate
we can
when
play
battles
it back.
are like, "Yo,
We can
fam."
hear
Let's play
you
it
can hear-
back.
you
Yo,
can-
y'all
you can
keep
hear
it down,
something
and
else
then like, no,
Let's
nigga,
play
just
it
rap.
back.
Like, you know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, at this
So-
point, we gotta close out.
But I don't think I'm
No,
cutting
we-
you off.
All
Like
right.
cutting you off.
No, we
I
got-
think
I
you're
mean,
being very hostile.
we could. Stop
Again,
shit
not
like
yeah,
this,
not.
but- No, I'm just saying, but like I think we
name
should.
calling shit
Let's
again,
have.
sorry.
It's
That's
not
not
name
name
calling. I think you
calling.
get. I'm not gonna say. Like I don't think anyone's picking on you. No.
Or do you
I
think
think you
that?
feel that way.
Is it
I
just
never
me
said.
or
I
is it
never. I
everyone
never
else?
said. I never said that. I
Is
never
it
said.
me?
I
You
never
never
said.
correct.
Is it
picking.
me?
Correct. You
I
never
never
said
said-
that, but you said.
I don't
name
do these
calling
terms.
and-
Nah, Tracy,
Uh-huh.
just be there.
I'm just asking. Is it just
I'm
me
just
or is
asking.
it everyone else that's
But
picking
I
on
know,
you?
but I'm telling you, it's you. I'm
Okay,
telling
so
you,
it's me that's
I'm
picking
telling
on
you.
you.
Oh, that's what I missed that
Okay.
part.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I missed
I'm
that.
telling
picking
you
on
it's you.
you for what reason?
No, I said never said picking.
Okay.
Never said that.
So what are you saying?
I said
I
cut
cut you
off.
off.
Yeah.
But the example you just gave is not me cutting you off.
Like I said, once you hear playback, it'll be crystal clear.
Okay.
I gave
Cool.
several examples. Plus,
Okay,
I said
cool.
hear the playback.
All right. I
Okay,
said
cool.
that
That's another attempt of cutting me off, but that's
because
fine.
now you're insinuating that I'm cutting you off.
No,
and I'm
because
telling you that
no,
I'm not.
because I'm telling you my answer, and it's just not being.
I told you that I
You're
wasn't
not
cutting
accepting
you
it. That's
off
what's
because
happening.
I disagree. I
Okay.
can't.
Wait,
You
all right,
can't
you gotta-
make me.
I need you
I'm not
be
trying to make.
convinced
I'm not trying to
of
make
what
you.
you're
your
The proof there.
opinion.
The proof's right there.
No, I don't think it's me
Okay.
cutting you off.
No,
I think
but-
it's me interacting with the
No, but
conversation,
what
not
hap- like-
Gotcha.
interrupting your conversation.
That's cool.
I think when you listen back to it, you'll
He said
understand that
that
it's
she
me
cut him
interacting with you and not interrupting you. But
Cool.
we'll just hear it, okay?
Oh,
And then when you hear
I'll
it-
definitely hear it.
And when you hear it, I want an apology.
I
Okay?
think that's valid as friends.
Okay?
Because when I fuck up, I'll say
Alright.
sorry.
I mean, I admit when I'm wrong.
So you've
Do you?
been doing that a lot lately.
Do you?
All the time. I'm rarely wrong though.
There
But
we
listen,
go.
This is the
No, that's
There
a
we
fact.
go.
This is, no,
There
this
we
is
go.
serious.
That's
like,
a fact.
If you
There we
listen,
go.
we all listen to the
That's
Joe
a
Budden
fact.
podcast, right?
Absolutely.
You know they give digs at each other. Like they be telling like personal shit, like,
Right.
"Oh, Moore was at the party and he whatever," and I'll be like, "Oh
Right.
shit," and that should be real story. He's like, "Nah,
Right.
man, you ain't gotta."
Right.
Or you can tell when someone's like, "Oh shit, that was a real story," but they just as
I think
friends,
Greg
it's
is
just a
just
part
being
of it.
sensitive and hostile.
Once again with the name calling.
It's
All
not
right.
name calling.
I
That's
think
what it
it's
is.
just- it's
That's
just
what
a-
it
it's
is,
like a-
though. I don't give terms.
It's
like
the term.
that.
You have to give certain things terms. As a podcaster,
I don't think it's name calling.
or as a creator,
I think that's just
you should be able to pinpoint.
me
Can we
telling
wrap it up?
you.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it
then.
up
Like-
Wrap
Oh,
it up
listen.
then.
Yeah, it's over.
Wrap it up then. So are we closing out? We're closing words.
I guess so. So now, what's the deal? Like, what
Wrap it up.
podcast is over, but now are we gonna address this? Like,
Greg,
what-
I
I've
think
adjusted.
I think you're being very sensitive,
what
Greg,
just
and that's
happened?
not name
Once
calling.
again, I
That's
know, I
not
got
name
it.
calling. I think you're being very sensitive.
Tracy,
when
I
you
need,
Right.
don't know
I need,
why.
Right.
I need your fucking input on this, please.
Yeah,
Can you
Tracy,
say
put some
something?
input on
You
there.
can't just sit there.
Put it
We
in
drove to fucking
there.
Connecticut.
What is this? The afterthoughts?
Yo, did you see the afterthoughts?
Afterthoughts
I
was
watched
lit.
it. That bracket idea fucked me up. It hurt my feelings.
Afterthoughts was lit.
I thought that shit was ill.
I don't know what that is.
Joe
So,
Budden
Tracy,
did-
do you have any
after he cut
input?
the podcast off, like he kept
Put
the
some,
camera running.
Oh, okay.
put
And then
something on there.
he like,
Oh, that's what he calls it.
Bo, do you have any input? Put something on there.
I said my input.
What you said?
What you said?
Don't
Yeah, what
fucking
you
say
said?
what I said. Don't play with
What
me.
you
Tracy.
said?
All right?
What you said?
I've said that in the moment, as if me and you, if I've known you for 6 weeks, I'm gonna have a joke, my G. So when you say some shit, like, if Greg say you were like, am I wasting my breath here? If everyone's gonna be on their fucking
No,
phone?
I'm listening. Go ahead.
I
No.
was not on my phone first.
Go ahead.
You've been on your phone for the last 10 minutes.
Just now when you were speaking, I was
Yo,
not
I
on my
told these
phone.
niggas to watch the 5 heartbeats.
Go
Watch the
ahead.
5 heartbeats before people-
Just tell us what it is, please. Just tell us.
Look who didn't watch the 5
Can I
heartbeats.
get some
Look who
more?
didn't watch
Can you
it.
tell us what it is?
What?
Ice.
Can you tell
No,
us what
I
it is?
said,
Right.
for the sake of the pod, if I've known you for 6
going.
weeks, right?
That was
And
going.
Greg is like, yo, you know, I bought some champagne. We're recording, so say we're recording. If I was like, yo, Greg was like, yo, I bought some champagne. I was like, we know it was Andre. If you stop, like, yo, why you gotta say that? For the sake of the podcast, that's what goes off the rails. But if I say, you say, if I say, you know, it was Andre, and you're like, and then you keep telling your story, then we just go. But when you literally pause it, if I'm driving in the car, I'm like, what the fuck? And that's just some shit you're gonna have to edit out if you think about it that way.
I got it.
You know what I'm saying? So I just think when I say no
know-
edits, I think in order not to, when it goes off the rails, like if I say some
No, I
crazy
know
shit,
in ways.
so
in which-
that's
Okay,
my
so
point. Or I was saying all that to say just fucking roll with it if some weird shit happens.
I
But
took the
that is
digs.
something you guys
I got
will
that.
probably have
Digs,
to work
though?
out. Like
what digs though? Tracy, do you feel like
Again,
I was
it's-
interrupting him?
It's on the playback.
listeners, if you're listening in the podcast app, I need you to go rate this. So make sure you search King Bo Christ or search by the podcast name. I say that to say this. Leave a 5-star rating. I don't know, a goat emoji or something, some nice words, and hit send. I appreciate you listening. Thank you.